Yorùbá ká tún padà sáyé tó yẹ ọmọ Odùduwà o ká tún lè rówó náà kí iṣẹ́ pọ̀ lóde káyéyé o ká má má dínkù ó dọwọ́ rẹ o Àjàgùnmálẹ̀ ìwọ lolúwo àwa o. Fẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ ẹkùn pàgọ́rọ̀ wọ́jà ọmọ ògbókò àlàsà ọmọ aṣáṣọ bíi ẹni sẹ́kẹ̀ ọmọ iwájú ọlọ́kọ̀ tí ń ṣòwò ẹ̀yìn kùlé ọlọ́kọ̀ tí ń ṣòlẹ̀kẹ̀ ògèdègèdè ọlọ́kọ̀ tí ń bù yẹ́yẹ́ lójú omi Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ ìpàpàṣí ìpànílé ìpàlóko ìpàní bàbá ìlérí ọjà ìbánimẹ́kún wọlé rẹ mọ́. Ire owó ire ọmọ ire àìkú ire àìrùn àlàáfíà jẹ́ tiwa àwọn ọdẹ arẹran pa. Oníṣòwò arére jẹ́. Iṣu àgbo ọkà yọ àgbọn afọwọ́sọsùn ẹyẹ igún ṣèwé.
Good grammar and spelling.
ló ti da láìláya, àìmọye ọmọ ló ti da láìlóbìí, àìmọye aya ló ti da láìlọ́kọ nígbà tí ò sí ààbò tó dájú ni. Ẹ wá sọ fún mi ṣé yìí náà tó ká gba òmìnira ní ọ̀tọ̀ lógun Boko Haram lórílẹ̀‐èdè tí wọ́n pè ní Nàìjíríà bó ti ń pa kìrìsìtẹ́nì ní pa mùsùlùmí a ò mọ ibi tí wọ́n ti wá oníkálukú wá ń sá kíjokíjoki inú ìbẹ̀rù ní gbogbo ọmọ orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà wà tó kẹnu tí ó gbà wá àfi káyà gba òmìnira Odùduwà ló tọ̀ gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà sì tó fi tó ẹjẹ́ àdìgbé kájà fún òmìnira wa nítorí pé ilẹ̀ tí ń ṣú ilé ti tó lọ ẹ pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà mọ́. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ wá gbọ́ o community Paul wọ́n ní kàkúlò ẹ má jẹ́ àfàyè gba ilé láàrin ara wa ẹ má jẹ́ káwé wípé bóyá ẹ̀sìn àbáláyé nìkan ni wọ́n máa ṣe nígbà tí a bá gba òmìnira Odùduwà fún bó kìrìsìtẹ́nì ti wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mùsùlùmí wà oníkálukú yóò máa ṣẹ̀sìn rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àǹfààní tó pọ̀ jantirẹrẹ ló ń bẹ nínú ká gbòmìnira orílẹ̀-èdè wa ó dá mi lójú gbangba wípé nígbà tá a bá gba òmìnira tó ìyà ò lè jọmọ Odùduwà láéláé fún àbàdà nítorí wípé iná wa ò dúró wámúwám ọ̀rọ̀ pé a ò rí kó lè wòye sí lọ́rọ̀ ọmọ Odùduwà ìgbádùn tí wọ́n ń jẹ lókè fún àsùnwábọ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà nítorí wípé ilẹ̀ wa ní nígbà tá a bá gba òmìnira tó gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ra wa lọ́kàn ká fún ìṣọ̀kan o Elédùà ó sì gba òmìnira Odùduwà fún wa láṣẹ ìgbìmọ̀ Odùduwà á gbé gbogbo wa ní mọ́mọ́kọ àti lẹ́yìn ojú àṣẹ. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. ẹ dákun pé wa o ẹ dákun pé wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wa ẹ dákun pé wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọ́n Nàìjíríà yé mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. Iléyá gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà o àsìkò tó ẹgbẹ́ padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Iléyá gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà o àsìkò tó ẹgbẹ́ padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ilé oko lẹ́yìn odi ó ti dá Iléyá àsìkò tó ẹgbẹ́ àrílé. ẹnlẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi wá jẹ́ apẹ̀rẹ̀ wa sí àjọ tó ní ìrònú nínú èyí tá a sì tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdìlójú òru èyí tá a sì rí tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ àdìlé láti dìjà òmìnira wa káwọn Haúsá Fúlàní ó yẹ pa wá nípakúpa bí ẹran ìyà tá a ti ń jẹbọ látọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́ tí àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà Haúsá Fúlàní sì ń fi ẹ̀kọ́ kó wa lómi ọ̀dọ̀ lọ àsìkò tó wa ò pariwo wọn Nàìjíríà mọ́ gbogbo ìṣẹ̀dá tó bá tún ṣe ń pariwo wọn Nàìjíríà a jẹ́ pé irúfẹ́ wọn fẹ́ kú sóko ìṣèlú ni Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà gan-an ní kẹ́ ẹ kó fún wa a ò ṣàṣepọ̀ mọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró a fẹ́ dòmìnira kára ó lè gbẹtẹ orúkọ mọ́ èyí táwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú tí wọ́n pera wọn ní òṣèlú fìyà jẹ wá tó ọmọ Yorùbá ẹgbẹ́ àdìdí fún òmìnira ara wa 1960 ní Nàìjíríà ní àwọn gba òmìnira kàkàkárí mùdùmùdù òmìnira òun omi ìnira ló jẹ fún tẹrú tọmọ àwa ò múra gun bẹ́ẹ̀ láà múra ọ̀tọ̀ ohun tá à ń wú náà ní pé kí ẹ fún wa ní òmìnira ní ilẹ̀ Odùduwà gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ gbọ́ o ká ṣera wa lọ́kan ló tọ́ àní ká ṣera wa lóṣùṣù ọwọ̀ ló ṣe pàtàkì nítorí ní kété tí a bá gba òmìnira òun tán ara ti onílé ara ti àlejò ìgbádùn ìjọba wáráwá atolo atoko ó ṣe pàtàkì fún wa láti ní òmìnira ní ilẹ̀ Odùduwà.
We're going to be starting the broadcast very soon. We are just warming up. We're just warming up. Very good morning to you if you've just joined us. We are broadcasting from different channels this morning. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. The Instagram will be up in about a few minutes. And we're also live from Walata Facebook page as well. Do share the broadcast and enjoy the conversation in just about a minute.
Nàìjíríà mọ́ ẹ pín wa kó ní kálukú wa ó máa bá tiwa lọ gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà nílé lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi ó dájú wípé Oòduà á dùn wá ooru àṣẹ. ilẹ̀ ya ilẹ̀ tí ìyá gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà o ẹja padà sílẹ̀ àsìkò tó ẹja padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa nípa àṣírí tó ilẹ̀ ya gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà o àsìkò tó ẹja padà sílẹ̀ bàbá wa ilẹ̀ Oòduà ilẹ̀ bàbá.
I'm sharing the broadcast as well to different platforms, and I hope you can hear the sound coming out from the YouTube page very well. Do leave a comment so that I can know that you can hear me loud and clear. That is for those on YouTube. You are watching on Walata. There is also the Twitter is on. We are just starting, but continue to share the broadcast as well.
Ewúrẹ́ bàjẹ́ lọ, ó di dandan kó padà wálé. Àgùntàn bàjẹ́ lọ, ó dájú pé nínú yóò bàbọ̀ sí. Àgbà onílòkó ó mọ̀ padà wálé rárá. Gbogbo ọmọ Oòduà Iléyá ẹ̀jẹ̀ á lọ.
A very good morning once again. Welcome to the live broadcast. We are just started. A very good morning to you. We're running on a different platform this morning, but continue to share. I'm doing the same thing because a lot of people, a lot of our followers might not know where we are this morning. So also share the broadcast, and also, yes, loud and clear. Thank you very much all the way from Ibadan. Yes, we've been working very hard up to 3 o'clock this morning. I'll be explaining what has happened with our Facebook account. Nothing has done wrong, but I'll be explaining that. But let's allow more people to settle into the broadcast. We are streaming from Walata. We are streaming on YouTube, and we are also live simultaneously on Twitter. and I'm just doing my sharing into the different WhatsApp groups. So you can do the same thing. Go on the YouTube, share that onto your timeline. Go on the Twitter, do the same thing so that we can have multiple relay. That is the whole idea this morning as well.
ẹ dákun pé wá o àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wá ẹ dákun pé wá àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwọn fẹ́ o ẹ dákun pé wá o ẹ dákun pé wá o àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wá ẹ dákun pé wá àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwọn fẹ́ o. Ní bàbá sọ̀fẹ́ sókè nígbàgbà ibi pẹlẹbẹ náà ni ó máa fi lélẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ògbógbò ọ̀rọ̀ ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ló yé onílé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yé àlejò ìlú Nàìjíríà.
Share the broadcast to different platforms. Share the broadcast to different platforms. Let's allow people to settle in. It's going to be very interesting this morning. The topic, let me put the topic for those on Walata Facebook page. We're streaming simultaneously on different channels this morning, but take time to settle down, and then we will be starting the broadcast anytime soon.
tí fi parí NYSC ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀kadà ìlú Nàìjíríà tá a ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí ẹran tá à ń dìjọ ìrírí ìlú Nàìjíríà táwọn olórí wa ti gbàgbọ́ wípé àwọn nìkan ṣoṣo ló yẹ káwọn máa jẹ̀gbádùn ìjọba àwa ara wa ìlú Nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé parasitamọ́ọ̀ ló kéré jù kò sí nínú ìwòsàn wa ìlú Nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé bá ò bá ṣàbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kò sóhun tá a lè rí mú kò sóhun tá a lè rí gbà kò sóhun tó máa jẹ́ tiwa. ṣé ìlú rèé ìlú Nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé bó ò bá mọ̀ èèyàn wọn ò lè gbà ẹ́ síṣẹ́ tó bá wá jẹ́ olóbìnrin ni tó jẹ́ ọlọ́mọge àbí kí wọ́n bá a sọ̀kò tó di wípé wọ́n gbà á síṣẹ́ nílùú Nàìjíríà o tó bá wá jẹ́ pé ọkùnrin kọ́ padà wá lónìí padà wá lọ́la ni wọ́n máa fọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe wọn á ní bó bá sú lámọ́ ní ajókòó sílé rẹ̀ ìlú Nàìjíríà ní mo torí tí wọ́n ti ń fi ìjọba ṣe family rotation bí bàbá bá darí tán àtúgbò fún ọmọ ọmọ adarí tán àtúgbò fún ọmọ èyí ní gbogbo ọmọ òdu àárò papọ̀ tí wọ́n fi wù ú pé ilé ti tó lọ a nílò láti gbòmìnira ẹ tú wa sílẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ. ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá o ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá o àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́.
Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. We are doing something different this morning. It's going to be an amazing. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. I'm going to be putting the link on YouTube and Twitter on Walata's page as well. Settle down, and we're testing something different this morning, and I'll be explaining that as well along the line.
ẹ dákun pé wá o ẹ dákun pé wá o àwa ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ ẹ dákun pé wá ẹ dákun pé wá àwa ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́.
Call incoming.
Okay, I don't want anybody call the broadcast so that we are not being disturbed.
ẹ jẹ́ kárí ilé ilé là ń lọ atẹ́kùn òròkòròkò gbàgìrì ilé o. ẹ jẹ́ kárí ilé ilé là ń lọ atẹ́kùn òròkòròkò gbàgìrì ilé. ẹ jẹ́ kárí ilé.
Shoga, could you put the link of the YouTube on Walata's page as well? Good morning, Mr. Gbedu. Mori gbogbo yín ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣe ń wọlé ní YouTube. Lateef Ishola, I can see you on YouTube. My mommy Titi Aderinto, a very good morning. We must have different channels. Also, we're not going to rely only on Facebook. We need to build the other empire so that we can get more people into the conversation as well. Facebook is not the only transmission. We must be able to use YouTube very well to get our message out. We must also be able to use different channels so that when it gets tougher, because it's going to get tougher at some time. My name is Olayomi Koiki. We're just starting the broadcast. Enjoy it. I can spot you there, Victor. I'll start a rewatch. Tell about Twitter. It is important that you start having Twitter account. It is important you have a YouTube account. The message is not just for Facebook. We are rotating the message as we move around into the next level.
ìlú nàìjíríà tó nìyẹn tó gradúrètì tó ti ń fi páálí NYSC ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀kadà ìlú nàìjíríà tá a ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí ẹran tá à ń jíjẹ ìrírí ìlú nàìjíríà táwọn olórí wa ti gbàgbọ́ wípé àwọn nìkan ṣoṣo ló yẹ káwọn máa jẹ̀gbádùn ìjọba àwa ara wa ìlú nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé parasitamọ́ọ̀ ló kéré jù kò sí nínú ìwòsàn wa ìlú nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé bá ò bá ṣàbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kò sóhun tá a lè rí mú kò sóhun tá a lè rí gbà kò sóhun tó máa jẹ́ tiwa. ṣé ìlú rèé ìlú nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé bó bá mọ èèyàn wọn ò lè gbà ẹ́ síṣẹ́ tó bá wá jẹ́ olóbìnrin ni tó jẹ́ ọlọ́mọge àbí kí wọ́n bá a sùn tó di wípé wọ́n gbà á síṣẹ́ nínú nàìjíríà o tó bá wá jẹ́ pé ọkùnrin.
We're going to start the broadcast in exactly 2 minutes from now. So we're going to be starting the broadcast as well. Once again, a very good morning to you, and I hope you are all doing very well. We're doing a lot of things this morning that is different from what we do every day, and we must be prepared for that because in case of the eventuality, I've told you, you must have an account that is Twitter, and you must have an account that is Instagram, and likewise you must be able to know how to use YouTube. If you rely too much on Facebook, you might end up not be able to listen to us so many times because things will get tough as we move into the next phase of this movement. And I think I've done enough of my own posting, so everybody I think we've done enough to allow people to know where we are. We did send out a message very late last night. Sugar, could you also post the Google link that has been transmitted Laroy below sorry Telegram see Tanilowa as well. Sugar, I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I'm a play anthem one is it.
Ẹ̀fẹ̀ àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ yín ránṣẹ́ sí WhatsApp nọ́mbà yìí 09030743410 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 09030743410 tàbí 08189151474 ẹ̀túgbọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 08189151474.
Okay, let's play the anthem and then we will start the program. Enjoy this. Yes, Awani Mole Gbogbo Adulawo. I say a very good morning to each and every one of you as you join the broadcast. Let us mute that particular Yeah, let's leave that one like that, and let's go back and let's leave it with that. No, I prefer that one. Okay, let's leave it with our passport face like that. So Emma will do passports here. Oh, very soon the passport will be in reality. I say good morning to each and every one of you and welcome to the live broadcast as usual. You might be wondering why we are transmitting completely different this morning. I'll be explaining that in just about a nutshell. I'm just making sure that things are going very well. Nobody's watching us on Twitter. I think we have one person on Twitter watching us. We have how many of you watching us on Facebook? On Walata, we have 8 people. That's fine. It's not about the number this morning. It's about trying something different as we go along with this broadcast every day. We also have 10 of you precisely also watching us on YouTube. What you need to do is share all those platforms out as well. Late last night, as I was heading to bed, almost about 1 o'clock in the morning, I realized that we had some kind of restriction on the Facebook, and I'll tell you the reason why that restriction is. I'm going to upload the picture of why we were restricted in just about a minute for those of you that are watching us on YouTube. If you're on Twitter and YouTube, you'll be able to see clearly, but also the same thing you'll be able to see from those on Walata as well. What I'm going to do is, there was an incident that took place because we have a lot of intelligence, which a lot of you might not know, but we don't reveal the source. There was some killing of some military again on Friday that the Nigerian military, or whatever they call themselves, decided not to allow members of the public to know about at all. But that came out as usual. Like I always say, everybody has their own source. Sahara Reporter have his own source. Likewise, I have my own source, and the same thing with all the other media. But first and foremost, before we go into that, let us remember that we need to continue to share the poll. I'll be telling you where we are this morning with the poll. We are moving very good on the poll. We are now about 6 numbers to give us 6,000. So that means the last person that added the conversation on the poll was just about how many minutes ago? Just exactly 11 minutes ago from Sweden. Actually 5,994 people that have already, and I hope you can hear me very well, those of you on YouTube, because if you can hear me, that means those on Twitter can hear me. I'm sure those on Walata page can hear me clearly as well. We now have 5,994 people that have now casted the poll. Likewise, the petition, let's see where we are with the petition this morning as well. Then I will go back into the conversation, then we go into the topic of today as well. We might extend the broadcast this morning for the benefit of those that will catch up along the line. So it's not going to be the normal 2 hours. And the reason for that is so that we can be able to give room so that people can know. If you say you're going to sit down on one particular platform trying to pass your message across, should there be any technicality or any kind of restriction, you would then be able to get stuck, because that is what people know. Not everybody is on Facebook. As much as Facebook have close to 1 billion people, and I'm not joking, there's a huge number of people on Facebook. But also, it is not a platform that we must rely on as Oduduwa people, as Yoruba people, to get our message out. We are not yet the owner of Facebook. So that means Facebook have the power to restrict you and me from not hearing our views, not because sometimes of what we are saying literally, but sometimes because of the images that we think the world should see. Nígbà tí ogun bá bẹ́lẹ̀, tí ogun bá dé gangan, Facebook fúnra rẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé àwọn allow yẹn kó ṣẹlẹ̀, because at the end of the day, they have the platform. It belongs to them. We are going to work differently with different platforms that is also operating around the globe. It's not just Facebook anymore. We are now moving into another new media. And a lot of you might be asking, what is new media? When we went into the COVID-19, we are now 3,144 lórí petition here. Those are the two key areas that we try to explain to people the purpose of it. Ẹlòmíì ò mọ ìdí tí a fi ń sọ pé kó lọ sign petition, kẹ́ lọ sign a poll. Wọ́n kàn rò pé bóyá ó ń ká wa lára gan la ṣe ní kẹ́ lọ ṣe. No, nítorí pé kí ni a mọ àǹfààní tó máa bá jáde nínú ẹ̀. We couldn't go live on Instagram because Instagram also is owned by Facebook. All these things you guys have to know, because at the end of the day, should you have the same problem like I have, then you will understand that in Anthony Facebook, not on Instagram. So they link that together. But Anthony Twitter, Colony Facebook, Anthony YouTube, Colony Facebook. So you can see that this platform, they are operating differently. Make sure you are sharing the broadcast as well for the benefit of those that are not with us this morning. I will continue to do the same thing right from here as well. We will open the phone line as we normally do. Nothing is changing. It doesn't have to be from my own page. As much as you might want to hear the broadcast from my page, it's not about the page. It's about the content and it's about the message that we are passing out. And like I said, I will give you the reason why we were restricted on Facebook. The reason for that is nothing more than the images that I uploaded on Facebook. I'm appealing that. I slept till about 3 o'clock this morning while I was trying to sort out, our YouTube. Yet for me, encouragement to finish that up because I've been so lazy, trying to do that. So at the moment, we are doing very good in terms of our message to the global world. Like I said, nothing has happened to my page. The Koikimedia page will be back in about 24 hours according to what they say, because I link the Koikimedia from Instagram. Remember, anything Facebook, not only Instagram. So whatever content tẹ́ bá gbé sórí Instagram tó bá padà wá sórí Facebook, ọmọ ìyá kan náà ní gbogbo wọn. But the most important thing is the Twitter is a different platform entirely, but a lot of our people rely so much because ẹlòmíì feel pé I'll give you the reason why Twitter for us as media is one area that we use all the time. But let me explain again. The restriction is based only on the images that I uploaded yesterday. I will show one of them. Even if they take down this particular video, they will not be able to take it down from the YouTube and likewise the Twitter as well. Salami Shegun, a very good morning to each and every one of you. Kunle Ade, happy to see you. Yeah, continue to share the YouTube platform. I repeat, YouTube, yeah, it has a kind of background like you guys love and all that, but for me, these are not the issue. We are also streaming, like I said, on Twitter. Tebani Twitter account, I would advise you this morning after this broadcast to go and register yourself on Twitter. It's just the same way like you have your Facebook and all other platforms. But I'll give you the reason why Twitter is powerful than Facebook in terms of real time. And when I say real time information, so let me see if I can change the background right now from here. So I'm going to take off the, I want to see if that will, okay. As you can see, my background has changed for those of you that are watching us live from our streaming properly from the software that we are using. The software is called XSplitter. Again, it is important that every one of you download XSplitter. It's a very powerful tool that is used to stream across the globe without any interference as well. Okay, Twitter and Mofilola, right? So YouTube, you will enjoy what I'm doing because anytime we already walata niri. But if any device meji, that's what I do when I'm watching a lot of you as well. So right now I have 2 laptops and I have my tablet. So sometimes when I'm watching Bedu, Adetola, Adetokumbo, there are sometimes when we have 3 broadcasters that are transmitting at the same time. I normally have all my 4 devices on. so that màá lè máa pick what they are discussing. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ní Twitter account, you are not yet going to get Oduduwa, and I'll explain why. Twitter ni ẹ ti lè tagi Donald Trump tó máa lọ sórí Twitter account ẹ̀ straight away. Orí Twitter lẹ ti lè tagi UN tí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ tó máa lọ straight away. Tí bá lọ sórí Twitter mi nísìn, which àwọn tó wà lórí YouTube nìkan ló máa rí nǹkan tí mò ń show yìí. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́ ń tẹ́wà lórí ti wà látàrí nílé, àti tó bá yẹ pé ẹ̀ ń run device méjì lè máa rí àlàyé tí mò ń ṣe. Èèyàn kan péré ló ń wò wá lórí Twitter. Èèyàn kan péré so far ló ń wò wá lórí Twitter. Àlàyé tí mò ń try láti ṣe ni pé ṣẹ́rí Twitter yẹn is what they call a real-time information. Ṣẹ́rí tá a bá sọ pé Oòduà tá a bá gbé sórí Twitter tá a bá táàgì gbogbo èèyàn ó máa lọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Facebook ẹlòmíì lè lóhùn ò rí lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ yẹn. Ẹlòmíì the only time tó máa rí ni pé when we are live like this tá a bá ti sí live mọ́, because ṣẹ́rí gbogbo content tẹ́ à upload sórí Facebook is going down every minute until a new one comes in again. Sometimes the reason why a video goes on and on and on again is because people are watching that video. But the moment of that video, it goes down because there's a lot of content that is going. But the advantage of Twitter is it goes real time, so people can see it as well. So that is about that. Once again, I will show the image. See what sense similar to Source Milano of killing of the soldiers in on, I think that was on Friday, but the military kept that to themselves. But we uploaded that on our timeline. I knew that they were going to lock it. A lot of people saw it already because that is where we have the crowd, and you can see that there's a lot that is happening inside location 9, like we normally say. Once again, welcome onto the broadcast. If you've just joined us, it's not about finding me on Olayomi Koiki or Koikimedia. It's about finding where the content is and where the message is. The most important thing this morning is if we refuse to allow ourselves understand that we are not going to use one platform to get the message on. I, for instance, would have loved us to now move away from Facebook, bombard Twitter the way we are all bombarding Facebook. That way, we will pick more new people. We will engage more new people with this movement. And for me, I think that will be an advantage now because I'll be transmitting every day on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, and likewise Koikimedia page when it comes back in 24 hours. If otherwise, I will just be using Walata account, temporarily, which is still the same thing that we are doing. But Teba need Twitter. You need to go and get your Twitter account registered today. Tebani, very, very important that you do that. And I'm sure you are all following the conversation as close. Why do we need to continue to discuss what we are discussing? It's because freedom is not going to come easy to us. Let's focus now back on our conversation. We spent more time trying to explain where we are and how far we are for the last 40 minutes. So let's go into the real conversation. Take a look at the topic this morning. We have two people that are watching us now. Okay. We have two people that are watching us on Twitter. And I say a very good morning to those two individuals. I won't move the phone this morning. I'm going to just continue to tell you the numbers on the poll and the figures and all that, just like we normally do every morning. But like I said, I will show you those images in just about a minute, and then we will start the conversation. More soldiers will leave the military. The military is collapsing. It will collapse. Let me show us the first. Let me play this particular. Okay, let me show you the one that the reason why they are very, very gruesome images. If you don't want to see that, good morning Oshatola. I can spot you watching us on Walata. Once again, Ekaro gbogbo enten wo wa ní ilé ní everybody ẹ ti wò wá a kí pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò náà orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì agbátẹrù àbí báwo ló ṣe máa ń sọ Yorùbá mi ò ṣe kẹ̀ǹgẹ̀kẹ̀ǹgẹ̀. So I'm gonna go back to those watching us on. Okay, I'm also reading messages coming as well. Hope you're okay. Okay, somebody's asking if you're okay because they don't know that we are live, so that's fine. As soon as they will know, they will come. So somebody's sending a message. Let me respond to that while we are playing. Let me show you the images. I will respond to that person. Somebody's saying, "Hope you're okay." I'm live. Okay, sorry guys. We're live on YouTube. Live on YouTube and Twitter. Koikimedia. They'll come down, don't worry. People will come. Don't worry yourself too much on that. If they are not ready, it is so unusual, brother. I mean, yeah, people think we are not live, but we are live anyway. These images will be first time maybe you'll be seeing it. Even Sahara Reporter will not use it. I will use it. I've prayed already for the souls of those that have departed, you know. Okay, I think we should be able to post our link. Okay, let me do something. My link here, my lord, share. I can still share things from the Facebook Messenger. Me, I'm not worried. You should not be worried about that. That is the least thing we should worry about. Too. If you're worried that we are not live on Olayomi Koiki, you're wasting your time. Ijagbara, like I said, is going to come from different directions. And we must be prepared. Me, I am prepared. I slept almost 3:30 this morning. Because I should have sought out that YouTube and Twitter. So, Ojekori me reset lano. So, when I just saw the notification from Facebook that, oh, you've been locked for couple of days, I think 2 days on our Koikimedia or 3 days, and I think Olayomi Koiki will be 30 days. I will not be able to go live. Don't worry about that too. That is the least thing we should worry about. Like I said, we must continue to be focused. Focus. Each time I'm not looking at this camera, oh, I'm very sensitive because I'm looking at you guys. The moment I'm not looking at the YouTube camera, because it's a very powerful camera, you know, it kind of slow down a little bit. So the least thing you will worry about is whether I am live on Olayomi Koiki or not. Our worry is what we want to get. You are wasting your time. I have told you, go and get Twitter, go and get your YouTube account. You don't need a YouTube account to watch me. You just go on YouTube, type in Koikimedia, Koiki Media. I'm not interested in whether you subscribe to me or not. So I'm not here to make you know, that subscription. The message that we are passing out to this restriction has got nothing to do with the government. So don't think it's got nothing to do with the federal government. No. Because Facebook believe that these images are too gruesome. And they are very, very gruesome. I'm going to show you now. It's in front of me. I pray for the soul already and the family. Our family will only my team of way what because the Nigerian government have kept this. There was one that the ISIS killed 40 of us. Is another new one. Oh. Right source came to me yesterday. This is a new killing of our soldiers. New one, too fresh. Too fresh. So I'm going to share. So if anybody is asking on Facebook Messenger, I will respond back to them. I could say some people will send messages. I will respond back to them. And they will know that we are live as well. So don't worry too much. Like I said, whether people are with us right now or not. You focus on the message. Those of you as well, Adekunle Adepoju, Benny, God bless you. Cherry, iṣẹ́ táwa gbé dání, oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló máa bá wá, because I am not a target and I cannot be a target. But like I said, these images that I'm about to show you are very, very gruesome. Tó o bá ní ẹ̀mí láti wò gbé ojú ẹ̀ kúrò nísìn. I will show it properly for you on Walata, and I'm gonna move it closer to the camera on YouTube for those that are watching us on YouTube as well. So, but I'm just responding to those that are sending messages on Facebook Messenger that we are still live as well. So, these are part of what has happened to your soldiers, our soldiers, Yoruba, Igbo. I don't know whether there will be some Hausa inside. These are part of what has happened to your soldiers. Nigeria is gone, and is gone forever. It is up to me and you now to hold this government accountable for the atrocity. Oh, Nishuru now, don't go too fast. Let's go back again. Very, very serious situation. Ele ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni o. Ele ò ṣe àwọn 40 tó pa yẹn. Ele ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni. But you will not see this on any of your mainstream media. I would rather take for Facebook to lock me, but so many people have already seen the picture before Facebook lock us. But they cannot lock Twitter, and they cannot lock YouTube, because ọmọ ìyá kan náà kọ́ ni gbogbo wọn. Ìyẹn la ṣe sọ pé báwa ṣe pa fẹ́ kúrò Nàìjíríà, àwọn kan sì fẹ́ dúró níbẹ̀ torí ọmọ Yorùbá mi sì sọ fún wa pé orí ò pé. I deleted myself from 6 WhatsApp group yesterday. 6 WhatsApp group. I'm not interested to be inside a group that does not have the same thing. And one of them is the one of my old school association, Abeokuta Grammar School. I'm no longer in their group. Fuck them. Fuck every one of them. Fuck every one of them. Let them stay. Kò ń ṣe gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n dispute about one Nigeria. But ṣe rí gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé one Nigeria, I say fuck them. Ẹ má bínú táwọn kékeré bá wọn broadcasting. I've removed myself. That is what I will tell you that eléyìí kódà bí gbẹ̀dúgán bá kúrò lọ́rọ̀ intanṣe, I will say the same thing. Fact ni mo gé fún yín láàárọ̀ yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀mi náà bá ṣe the same thing kí gbẹ̀dú náà ṣe. Èmi dẹ̀ sọ pé tèmi bá kúrò lórí tí mo ṣe kí Elédùmarè kó pa mí kúrò lórí ilẹ̀ ayé yìí. Ẹ rò pé mò ń ṣeré ni. Ìdá fún yàrá láyà gbogbo wọn. Mo mọ̀ wọ́n rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Ọjọ́ bí wa ṣé bàbá kan náà ló bí gbogbo ìbá pàdé ní school ni. Ibi wo wá pàdé ní school ni. Àwọn ọ̀kà wọ́n sọ pé àwa jókòó à ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún Tinubu. They are mad. Wọ́n ti pè mí títí. Ẹ tó bá pè mí ní wọn tí mo bá tètè dá nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mọ̀ kán má já dànù ni. Eléyìí ṣọ́ afẹ́gbà ilẹ̀ òun ṣe pé ó máa ṣọ̀rẹ́ fún yàn kankan. Ó máa bá gbogbo yàn jà ní. Tí Yorùbá wọ Congress tó bá ṣe nǹkan míì máa fọ́ wọn lẹ́pọ̀n. Bí Professor Banji Akintoye bá kúrò lórí ìdádúró sí máa fọ́ wọn lẹ́pọ̀n. À ń bọ̀sibọ̀si mo mọ̀ yàn kọ́kọ́ rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Eléyìí tá gbé dání ti kọjá pa ń bẹ̀ yàn kankan. We are not begging anybody. Èyí tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé ká máa bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kí ni kan fuck everybody that pé àwọn là ń bẹ̀. You okay? Yeah, come. Why jókòó ọmọ Òdùwà. Let me go back to those emails. I have removed myself from my own group. Tó sọ pé a jọ lọ sí school, tájọ jẹ́ mate. Mo yọra mi kúrò níbẹ̀, wọ́n pè mí kan ní òun wà disappointed kò ní dá fún ìyá láyà gbogbo wọn. Mo mọ̀ ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ rí ni, èmi lọ́kọ ẹni. Ṣèrè. So let me continue to show you the image. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò wá lórí YouTube, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. I will show you the same image, but let us show it to those that àwọn kan ò tí ì lọ sórí YouTube because wọ́n wò látòrí ti wà látà. So let's go back this way. Ṣé rí wọn? Máa farabalẹ̀ wọ̀n ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò lórí YouTube, ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Ṣé rí bọ́ ṣe waste wọn. Ẹ̀mí ló waste yẹn. Wọ́n bọ̀ wá waste ẹ̀yin náà tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe ra. À ń bẹ̀ yín nísìn, à ń sọ fún yín ẹ̀rọ pàǹ ṣeré ni. A ní ogun bọ̀, ogun ti dé. Ṣé ríran? Tó bá lè pa, give me the remote, let me switch on the TV for you. Do you want drink? Give me the remote, let me switch on the TV. A sọ pé ogun bọ̀ ẹ̀rọ pàǹ ṣeré ni. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna get it. Bábí. A sọ pé ogun bọ̀ ẹ̀rọ pàǹ ṣeré ni. Ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ̀rí mi lórí Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Ẹ lè rí ibi torí pé Facebook kò fẹ́ ká show. You want Bábí is it? Wọ́n ní jẹ́ kí ẹ rí mi nítorí pé kí ni kò sí aláya mídíà kankan tó máa gbé tí mo gbé dání. Wọ́n ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi nìkan náà ni mo tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi ò dẹ̀ sọ pé a fẹ́ wà lórí Facebook nìkan. Àwọn nìkan kọ́ ló ní platform. kódà tí bá ti a sì máa tún gbé lọ sórí proper website tẹ́ pé ẹ tẹ̀lé nídìí YouTube àtẹnitì software oríṣiríṣi ti wà owó ló máa jẹ kò ní jẹ àgbàdo wọ́n tí mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀yọ́ má bínú ẹ̀yàn ara mi ọmọ ọdún ayé náà ni ìyẹn sáré kóhun kúrò láti máa bá ṣe tiwa lọ. ṣẹ́rí bá ṣe waste àwọn soldiers yìí this is what is happening to your soldiers. kò ń ṣe gbogbo message la fi fún wọn níbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ àpadà báyìí nísìn àná báyìí ṣẹ́rí kò sẹ́ni tó ní picture yìí lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ́ríran ọmọ ẹ̀dá ènìyàn ló pa kalẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ́lẹ́yìn tẹ́wà lórí YouTube máa fi wọ̀nyẹn ṣe sùúrù ṣẹ́ríran nígbà tó bá pa sójà báyìí ká ní wọ́ how many people soldier go kill o how many people soldier ṣẹ́ríran nígbà tó bá pa sójà kalẹ̀ báyìí ṣé ò ríran ọmọ Yorùbá wà nínú wọn ọmọ Ìgbò wà nínú wọn they are Igbos and Yorubas probably maybe Hausas. Can you see? These have not been shown on any media in Nigeria as we speak this morning. They will not. If they have not even reported it. Can you see that? These are lives wasted, cold-blooded, killing. Can you see that? So let me show those on YouTube as well. Those on YouTube, I hope you can see the images. These are killings of our soldiers, our Yoruba soldiers. You can see that the way life was wasted. Can you see that? A sọ pé ogun ń bọ̀. Ẹni Koikimedia lọ́gbẹ́nu dákẹ́ òmò tó ń sọ. Òṣàtọ́lá, you are talking too much. Gbẹ̀dú ẹ̀gbọ́n yìí lọ jókòó jàre òmò tó ń sọ. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yín bá yín jà. Ànẹ́mi ti bá wọn tèmi jà sẹ́. Mo kúrò nínú gúrùpù fún wọn. Àwọn ni kọ́ máa wẹ́ mi nísìnyí ò ní láti wáyàn kankan. Mọ́ ọmọ àmọ́ra rí tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbé akọ̀pàdé ní skul ni. Ilé ìta gbé dání nísìnyí tábà ẹ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe òdu àánú wọn kó wá join wa kó máa wò mí mọ̀ ní láti máa gbọ́n kan tó ń sọ nínú group. Mo jẹ́ kúkú gbowó lọ́wọ́ ní kankan nu wọn so that is about that. And that tells you, good morning Matthew Olatilewa, that tells you that the war is coming. Ẹ máa gbọ́nrin yín lọ kí n lọ ṣe drink fún ọmọ yín ní bíbá. Àsọpọ̀ ogun ń bọ̀ ẹ̀rọ bá ń ṣeré ni. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá pa sójà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀mọ́ kan pè ní sójà ìwọ gan bá rí sójà wá dúró ọ wá pa sójà ó wá sọ pé wọ́n ní wá pàwọ́ wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá pa ètò ìtìbọn. Yeah, Instagram here because Facebook náà ló ní Instagram so reason tí wọ́n ṣe jẹ́ kí n log in sórí Facebook. Oh, the YouTube is good, I'm told. Send message to Sister Buki to share it with a lot of. Mo ti sọ fún Ṣọ̀gá kó gbé lọ sórí Telegram wa ta ní. And I'm sure Shoga is doing that. Shoga, send a link of our broadcast to Sister Buki Taiwo as well. I've already done my own bit. You guys do your own bit. Mine is to deliver the message. Yours is to pick the message and take it to where Kobaja Moon send it there. Don't wait that way because Riwa lórí Facebook láàárọ̀ you àwọn tí sọ pé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn àwọn ò ní rí mọ́ tó bá yà òun tán rẹ. Problem ti ẹni kò ṣe problem tèmi o. That is your own problem. It's not mine. Thank you very much, HRH. Gbẹ̀dú ń pè wọlé ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé kọ́ọ̀lù Gbẹ̀dú kó bá wa dá sí ètò yẹn. Wá tí n bá dìde. Bàbá ẹ gbéra ńlẹ̀ ẹ ti wà in control tí màá fi padà.
Kí ni mo ṣe fún ẹ láàárọ̀ yìí?
Ibi tí spirit mi lọ nìyẹn pé kí n dárúkọ Gbẹ̀dú pé bí Gbẹ̀dú kan bá kúrò lórí níta dúró lè máa fọ lẹ́pọ̀n á ń bọ̀ sí bọ́ sí pé Gbẹ̀dú ò lè kúrò.
Anyway, good morning ladies and gentlemen.
Ẹgbẹ́ dálẹ̀ bàbá à ń gbọ́ yín.
Torí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n náà mọ̀ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi ní 6 a.m. 70 days ago. Lórí Gbẹ̀dú Magazine wọ́n kàn gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti méjèèjì pa wọ́n ti YouTube mi One lock me out of YouTube, can you imagine? So, as far as we are all concerned, because they can just put them plan láti ṣe ni pé kéèyàn lo website here, kéèyàn jẹ́ olówó ẹ̀ dáadáa, káwọn èèyàn máa lọ sí website. For example, wọ́n ti website mi. So that's what I'm working.
Software kan wà tíyàn bá ti ṣe software yẹn sórí website, ìyẹn máa lọ live automatic.
Yeah, because kéèyàn ṣe nìyẹn. Because already, can you imagine what I see in the magazine? I was crying, you know.
Àmúrántí náà ìbẹ́ mi àti ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Yeah, I was crying because people are here, you don't judge you. But you know one thing, Koiki?
Yeah, Baba.
Hopefully, láti open another platform. Look at the baby now, when you work about. He's doing fast. So, méjèèjì,
aago mẹ́fà lè ní sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Àná bọ̀dì tó bá ń listen sí wa, ẹ má lè fi gbogbo àkáǹtì yẹn papọ̀. Ẹ bá ti link ẹ̀ papọ̀, trouble ló máa ń dì because when they lock one, they lock everything. And lórí ti àwọn sójà tí wọ́n pa ẹ, I don't know what to say about that country anymore.
Nigeria is gone.
Because ìlú yẹn, I don't know. I have to come out of that one.
Yeah.
Because àwọn sójà tí ẹ orúkọ tó máa kó jọ tó máa lọ lò wọ́n pa ìtòrí ẹ̀yìn wọn.
Very, Tunji Olami, they can't stop us. They can't stop us.
Yeah.
But
nobody will stop us talking.
Yeah.
And nobody will stop us broadcasting. And knowing the last one tó sọ yẹn, brother mi, èmi ò delete any ara mi out of any platform. Àti máa ń sọ fún wọn ni pé èmi ò ní delete ara mi, ẹ̀yin lè máa delete ẹ̀fá mi. If you are not with what I'm putting up, delete yourself.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, èmi ò kẹ́ ẹ̀ interested in kólúkálukú dá wà. Because a ní better group tá à ń deal pẹ̀lú nísìn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ so a ní láti mú tẹ̀fẹ́ kí nǹkan kan distract ní nísìn so because nígbà tí ọ̀nà ẹ̀gbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan distract wa because we have a lot of group now tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà káwa náà wà nínú group wèrè kan tó ń sọ pé àwọn kan ṣiṣẹ́ fún Tinubu àwọn kan báwo lè ṣe fi pín Nàìjíríà gbogbo ẹni mo sọ lánàá lórí platform mo kọ yọra mi dànù ní bábá ń gbọ́ kọ́ máa gbọ́ wàhálà gbogbo wọn nìyẹn.
ọmọ ọ̀gá tẹ̀lé ń ṣe nígbà tí mo mi jẹta ìjà ìpè oní mo gbé kíní program tí mo ń ṣe ó bẹ́ẹ̀ mí ni mo dẹ̀ ṣẹ́gun padà gbé my brother if you are not happy please delete yourself. èmi mo ní kó yọ mí kó bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní delete ni o òyìnbó delete rẹ̀ kó nínú ẹ̀ ṣé kò yẹ òun ló ní platform nígbà láti nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń bẹ̀ kó ṣe kí ni kó yọ ọ̀tá mi kó bẹ̀ torí kò ní yọ mí. Ṣé tí mo ṣe mo sọ yìí ṣe ó clean níbẹ̀?
Ó clean yẹn.
Àwọn mo ní àwọn gúrùpù mẹ́rin kan wà lọ́wọ́ mi ti jẹ́ pé Tinubu gangan ni ìtọ́síìsì wọn. Èmi náà dẹ̀ ní Tinubu máa drop kíní mi sílẹ̀ fún ọ máa gbójú mi sọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá àwọn kan ṣe pèsè wàhálà ti fi yín yẹn tó bá yá ẹ̀. That's what I do. Because this way àwọn ní o mọ nǹkan tí àwọn politicians tó ti fi ayé wa rí. Wọ́n ti pátápátá àti àwọn jẹ gúdú jẹ rántí because they want to go and take their own share.
Olúkálukú náà dúró pé kí ẹlòkan wọlé ṣèbíyàn kan sọ́nù wọn lánàá pé amósùn pé tó bá máa amósùn kọ́ lọ jókòó ti amósùn dáadáa torí pé òun ni the next kaba tó máa jẹ president lé wa lórí ogun ló máa pa gbogbo yín ogun ló máa pa gbogbo yín. Selfish interest people.
I always say this thing on mantra all the time, and I always repeat it. Remember when you're the sorrow. If you are listening to me everywhere in the world, please do us a favor. Share this program. Always share our program. It doesn't matter who the person is. Kata tanso, koto tanso. The matter of 1,000, everything to go 900 and 99 years, all right. But I believe from our okay, there. But okay,
Benny.
Àwọn governors ní àwọn politicians ní they came to London they go to all over the world but wọ́n máa ń lọ wọ́n ojú wọn ni wọ́n máa ń bí àlè. wọ́n á blindfold wọn wọ̀ ní kankan they didn't see a good road they didn't see a good anything that they could go back to Nigeria and make it up here.
One interest yẹn. Ìkànnì
You
wọn.
don't think you should go about houses run.
Ìkànnì wọn sẹ̀ one interest yẹn sẹ̀.
Mo ń bá ẹnìkan sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí, ó bọ̀ kan tó sọ fún mi
Kí ló
ni,
sọ?
ó ní I parked my car 40 minutes away from my house because títì mi ò dáa.
Ṣé ilé ayé nìyẹn?
Ṣé ilé ayé nìyẹn?
Ilé ayé nìyẹn.
And I always say this on my program, mi ò tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ anybody yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
I am not begging anybody for anything. Tí ìgbà ní owó lọ́wọ́ màá lọ di cleaning.
Ìyẹn òun
Tó bá níbi tí mo ṣe cleaning lọ́wọ́ kò ní problem ẹ̀.
àníyàn ló dùn jù sẹ́ẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó àti kò sẹ́ni tó máa ń múyàn sí yẹn. Mo lè ṣe kitchen màá lọ ṣe kitchen
Bí mo ṣe
porter.
mo mọ́tò tí mo ní nílé mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ní.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ó lè bá mi rà náà.
Ṣé mo pàwọ̀ tá à ń gbé níta ní gbogbo àwa diaspora àwa ni life dùn fún jù because within 6 months o lè ra tó bá ń wọ̀n ẹ̀ tó bá ti ń ṣọ̀lẹ̀ within 6 months bí kódà bí COVID-19 ṣe le kókó tó ìbò nìkan tẹ́ pè ní tẹ́ni ọmọ lọ bravano lọ ṣe this lọ ṣe that o ẹni tó bá ti ń ṣọ̀lẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ń ṣe hush puppy o máa wà ókè.
Ẹnìkan pè mí ta onígbẹ̀jú o mo fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan báyìí o owó ẹ̀ £3,000. Ó dé òye tó fẹ́ gbà nìyẹn. Olóṣèpọ̀ jù mo ní fún wọn nìyẹn.
Ó lọ síbòmíì.
Ọkọ̀ mi lọ wò.
Ó lọ bòmíì. Mo ṣe
Ó
dáadáa.
ní ẹ̀ rude.
Mo ti gbọ́.
Ọkọ̀ rude.
Mo ti gbọ́.
Rude. Mo ní rude is out of explaining. Yìí tí mo fẹ́ gbà ni mo sọ fún ẹyin.
A country that is not working. Nothing is working. Ẹ wo building tó jóná lánàá l'Abuja.
Because I don't want to do your job. I don't want you. Oh, get message mi. Mi ò fẹ́ mi èyí ìdógún ẹ̀. Mo ti ṣe é kọjá sẹ́yìn. Tí mo máa dú pàṣẹ yes sir. No, mi ò ṣe wọ́n sìn. Kò sí ìjọba kankan. Yes sir. What did you want? I have this service for you. I'll give you the service. That is what I do. I don't beg for work. I don't beg for anything. I couldn't kill more now.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Gbogbo wa ṣe sẹ́yìn.
21 years wá jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ kékeré ni 21 years in a country ẹ mọ̀ tá ti ṣe ni ẹ mọ̀ wàhálà tá ti ṣe ni we are just looking at a better future for everybody once and for all where you can wake up láàárọ̀ ẹ nísìn chinchin wà níwájú mi omi wà níwájú mi ọmọ fẹ́ mu orange juice wàá kọ̀ wọnú kitchen lọ ó tẹ̀ ní ìrò kò ń ṣọ̀fẹ́ lóòótọ́ but ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún wàá dẹ̀ mọ̀ kó wà nínú ilé ìyà tó ń bọ̀ òun làwọn bẹ̀ là ń sọ fún yín pé àwọn kan wọ́n máa ń sọ nínú ẹ wá ní kémi wá wà nínú àwọn group yẹn I don't have to be because mo ti ní group tó pọ̀ nísìn tó yẹ pé what we want now is a better country out of this contraction so why do I have to squeeze myself kí ni torí pé torí gbogbo ajọ́ rẹ ni torí mo mọ̀ wọ́n níbì kan torí àwọn community kí ni kàn mí pẹ̀lú yẹn I left all six I left it.
Don't you get use opportunity. Anybody tó bá ń gbọ́ wa anywhere in the world tó bá mọ̀ pé o nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara ẹ̀ o lè fẹ́ gbé better place anybody tó bá ti rí ilé àwọn ará bíi níbi kankan kọ́ send ẹ̀ sí wa.
kọ́ send ẹ̀ sí wa ẹ send the picture àti ilé yẹn sí wa.
Tinubu ló fún wa lórúkọ nílẹ̀ within the presentation àdèmàgbéwé ìjáde fún ẹ̀rí tí wọ́n tún bá mi ní jẹ́ lónìí tí wọ́n because nílùú yìí tó bá wà lé tó bá ní wọ́n lò nílé amọ̀bàjọba jẹ́ ìtòlúpẹ̀ fún wọ́n lò ní.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyẹn ló dùn jù ìyẹn ló dùn
so
jù.
tó bá ń tẹ̀ in the world to the address we will get you the name of the house.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àsìkò ti tó.
Name and shame that's the topic this morning go and look at the topic this morning kí ni gbogbo àwọn gọ́vnà yín kí ni debt tó wà nínú state ẹ̀ I'm gonna tí gbẹ̀dọ̀ bá ti tán nísìnyí open the phone line mo fẹ́ kó pè mí kó sọ fún mi pé ibi báyìí ní ìlú tí ẹ ní Ogun State o debt báyìí because ṣẹ́rí debt yẹn ẹ̀ mọ tí wọ́n fi ń jẹ gbèsè táwọn fi ń kówó yẹn jáde what is the debt of each of the states what is the debt.
because tó bá wo everybody nínú Nàìjíríà I was talking to somebody and wọ́n á bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé lágbájá báyìí sọ nǹkan tó ṣe fún yín ó máa ṣe nǹkan tó dá fáwọn èèyàn kí ló ṣe ọlọ́run èèyàn lọ Mẹ́kà.
Ọlọ́run lọ Jerusalem.
Mo wá súnmọ́ tó ń jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ tán, wọ́n á sọ mo ní wá. Ṣé o pé owó ọmọ yẹn àti láìpù yín ló fi lọ sí mẹ́ta ẹ̀? Àgùrọ̀ yín lọ mẹ́ta lásán, ó fi ń ṣe nǹkan kan ní. Nígbà tí ẹ̀mọ̀ nígbà tó ń lo kó fún yín.
A ní kẹ́ ṣàdúrà fún Ọlọ́run.
So, end of the day, these people are killing us. And adákẹ́ àwòrán. Ọjọ́ mi ìlọ́tẹ́.
Damage tó ti ṣe sórí àwọn èèyàn wọ́n lè understand it. Damage tí wọ́n ti ṣe àwọn politician yìí. There will not be election in 2023. wọ́n máa rò pé àwa jókòó síbẹ̀ àmọ́ tá à ń sọ ni.
Listen to this. Who is governor in Nigeria that don't have a house in abroad? Ibi ẹlẹ́bàá tí wọ́n parí ti bàjẹ́ tó bá pátá.
Kò sí ìtò nílé ní UK àbí America àbí Germany. Ẹ tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nísìn Turkey ló ń ra lé sí nísìn. Ẹ mọ̀ pé Turkey yẹn ó le làwọn yẹn náà. So Turkey ni gbogbo wọn ra lé sí nísìn. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ wọn ibẹ̀ lọ ti school. Ó lè gbà ní Turkey náà. Ó lè gbà ní.
And to back it up, nígbà táwọn kékeré Koiki o.
Bàbá.
Àlọ́lé stages tí bàbá yìí ti wà láyé àwọn èmi ní máa kì í nígbà tó bá kú yẹn jákàndé. Iṣẹ́ tí jákàndé ìṣèwọ̀n ló ń lọ sáà ń wò yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
I'm part of what he has done. And mo pray Ọlọ́run fún mi ní agbára kó tó fi ilé ayé lẹ̀ kí n lọ rí bàbá yẹn kí n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
A lè rí àwọn bàbá yẹn mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sí jẹ́ gúrú jẹrá ni wọ́n. Àwọn èèyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́
sọ̀rọ̀. Bàbá tí wọ́n contain because fún mi ní free education primary and secondary school mọ̀nà máa fi lè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ títí láéláé. But kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó kù? Ṣé ẹ rí ilé kan ní Dubai àbí ní ibì kan tẹ̀lé orúkọ Jákàndé pé Jákàndé ló rà? Ṣé bí mo ṣe ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí Jákàndé wà níbi kan Nàìjíríà tó ń dẹ́kun fi àjẹ́ ń bẹ̀? Torí pé kì í ṣara wọn. I'm talking about Aláàjì àti Jákàndé.
Jẹ́ gúrú jẹrá gbogbo àwọn politician tó wà ń bẹ̀ nísìn ẹ sáré tó ṣẹ̀kú nìbàdàn ẹ̀rí ilẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà jẹ́ gúrú jẹrá ní gbogbo wọn.
So end of the day, I would like to take up your platform. Ẹ jẹ́ ká share platform and then sọ fún àwọn tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kọ́ drop líǹkì sórí Koiki. Ṣé kò yẹ kọ́ fi líǹkì síbẹ̀ á gba líǹkì? Because èmi ti wá ẹ̀rọ mi ò láti látọ̀dọ̀ Wálé ni Wàlátà. Ṣé kò máa tó Wálé Koiki? Anyway, ó ṣì lọ náà because èmi yẹn straight every morning.
Mo tẹ pẹ́ kí tó apẹ́ka tó sùn torí pé I was working on it.
Mo ti wẹ̀ látago mẹ́fà àbọ̀. Mo jẹ̀ fẹ́ ní pé tó bá ti 7:50 ẹ pé tó ti sùn lọ ni.
Àìrọ̀ kò sún níwájú sójà.
Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìwèrè wọn wọ́n ti ń ṣe nìyẹn o.
Kò sún níwájú sójà ṣe gan ni.
Once they see you are doing good, they want to cut you down. Until you now go and negotiate with them one-on-one and they know what you are doing, now they now leave you. And they tell you this or kind of thing. Can you imagine what close me down because mo lo picture tí ẹnìkan sọ pé ọlọ́pàá pè é kó máa gba owó níwòyí. Kọ́ yẹ kọ́ wà ní ilé. Pọ̀pọ̀ tí mo tó wọ òsì ni wọ́n ti tẹ́lẹ̀ kọ́ lórí.
Àdí pẹ̀lú Facebook tá bá ti sọ tara wa ọ̀tàn. Àwọn oríṣiríṣi la ṣe máa ṣe fáwọn èèyàn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kí gbogbo àti kọ́kọ́ gbàgbà fi gbà ná lọ́wọ́ wọn.
Nígbà tá a ti ń wà nínú ọdún tá a ti wà nínú close down everything táà sọ̀rọ̀ fáwọn èèyàn táà fún ọ ní more encourage how to deal with COVID-19.
Yeah, you're right, Matthew Eniola. Yeah. Ọmọ fi link yẹn sórí ẹ̀. Ṣọ̀gá máa fi link yẹn sórí kíní wa. Good morning, Rookie Ọmọwùnmí. New break 365. Good morning. All right, my brother. Thank you very much. That is the Gbedu magazine as well. Low battery care. No, mine still low battery. Plus 4475 94050 979. Let's get the 1 minute. Let me make sure our speaker is okay. We have yes, Adeoti. Ó máa ṣàdúrà fún wa. Oh yeah, lead us in our prayer this morning. Yeah, Carol, yeah, lead us. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mo tún sọ fún yàn kan pé wọ́n bá mi share pé wọ́n share pẹ̀lú mi. The person tries to share. Yes, wọ́n sọ fún mi pé mi lè wo broadcast in live.
Go and
So I don't know.
go and watch it on YouTube. We're live on YouTube and Twitter.
Kí lẹ rí?
We're live on YouTube and Twitter.
Mi ìgbàgbọ́ tẹ́ bí sá.
We are live on YouTube and Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Koikimedia, Koikimedia, YouTube or Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, need the YouTube account before you can watch it. All right.
Okay. YouTube, brother.
Okay, yeah. Or go sorry Walata, page Walata, sorry Walata, or Layinka Walata. All right. Okay. 1 minute, guys. I got a call that I need to return back. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Not much better anymore. I'm on YouTube and Twitter. That's all. On live. Alright. Okay, we have 4 people watching us on Twitter. We're doing very well. So the most important thing is let's not worry too much. Let's focus on the conversation. America get distracted.
Bó ti bolúwa ti fẹ́ bó ti wà bó bá ṣe gbogbo ọ̀nà tó bá gbé gbà tiwa ló máa borí wọn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ọláàánú kan láàrí bó ti súwó tirẹ̀ wá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Tọ́lọ́mù náà bá dẹ̀ wà nípa àti agbára lóòótọ́ àtòdodo tó bá jẹ́ òun ní Ọlọ́run tí ò ń ṣe èèyàn. Ayọ̀jẹ́ tó wà lẹ́yìn fúnra rẹ̀. Bàbá wa àtọ́lọ́run wa. Àdúpẹ́ aláyà yìí lógo àgbé yìí ga. Àṣeyí lọ́ba àtọ́lẹ́yìn ní Ọlọ́run lẹ́yìn ní kò sí ẹlòmíì. Adúpẹ́ bí tẹ́ sí mú wa bọ̀, adúpẹ́ bí tẹ́ mú wa dé, adúpẹ́ bí tẹ́ mú wa lọ. Àwọn ọmọ yìí pé wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run. Àdèmọ̀ ẹ̀pẹ́ ilẹ̀ mú gbogbo tẹ̀sí lè ṣe gbogbo. Amọ̀pẹ́ ilẹ̀ ń bá wa ṣe, sẹ́dàkọ̀ tó lè ṣe. Gbogbo àwọn alágbára ayé tó ń túbọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ẹ̀yin lè jọba lórí wọn, torí ẹ̀yin lè jọba lórí ohun gbogbo. Olúwa wa gbọ́ pẹ́ wa. Ẹ tún wá ṣe wá lé àlàyé lénìí. Adúpẹ́ pa gbúrò ara wa láyàtà láfíà. Ó ti lè wọ́n dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú tó àmọ̀ ẹ̀ pé tí Olúwa lọ́ba àṣẹ àmọ̀ pé tí lóyìn máa forí Ọlọ́run àgbáyé adúpẹ́ ṣe Olúwa adúpẹ́ ta tún jí sí mọ́lẹ̀ àlàyé lówùrọ̀ yìí adúpẹ́ tó ẹgbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan kò pẹ̀lú nínú wa adúpẹ́ tó ẹgbẹ́ ìrànṣẹ́ tó ń là kàkà àti gbogbo àwọn agbátẹrù lórí ìmọ̀ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí adúpẹ́ tó ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo àwàláyé àwàláyé Olúwa wa gbọ́ ọpẹ́ wa bàbá wa àtọlọ́run mi olórí ọ̀fẹ́ jọjọ ọba tó pọ̀ nípa àti agbára ọba tó dùn sí ọba tó dùn wò Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹ̀mí èèyàn ọba tó ń gbani tí ò dojú sí mi wọ́n kí gbogbo prógrámù yìí lé ọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ gbogbo bá ṣe tó ń ja gbogbo ẹ̀rú yìí tó ṣà ń dà wá ní gbogbo tó ń dà wá láàbò yìí mo gbàdúrà mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ mo tọrọ mo wá fẹ́ kó bá wa dáwọ́ lé tó bá máa fi dùn wúrọ̀ ọ̀la gbogbo ẹ̀ kó padà bọ̀ sípò Olúwa wa bá wa dáwọ́ lé gbogbo awuyewuye tó ti ṣe gbogbo wúyewuye tó ti lọ gbogbo bá ṣe dàrú lẹ́yìn tó àtọ̀ kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ mọ́ Olúwa wa lọ gba gbogbo Ọlọ́run àgbáyé láti wá ṣe program ó ti wà lẹ́yìn freedom káàánú lè wá wárí ká lè ní ìsinmi láyé ká má bàa fẹ̀yìn sílẹ̀ fún àwọn ọmọ ní ìbànújẹ́ ká wà ìjàmbá gbégbé ilé àyàáfíà Olúwa wa gbà fún wa Odùduwà náà Olúwa wa gbà fún wa àwọn olúwọ́ ló máa gbà fún wa kò ń ṣàwà àbápọ̀ ń gbìyànjú láti lè lọ́wọ́ láti lè kójọ ṣùgbọ́n wọn ló máa gbà fún Olúwa wa máa gbà fún wa gbogbo ọ̀nà pátá gbogbo àwọn jẹgúdújẹrá gbogbo àwọn aninilára ayé gbogbo àwọn tó fẹ́ kéèyàn nílọsíwájú gbogbo àwọn tó ń dààmú orílẹ̀-èdè gbogbo àwọn tó fún wa nísinmi gbogbo àwọn tó jà rójú láyè wọn lọ́ba tó lè ṣèdájọ́ o tó ló ní ìdájọ́ òdodo ní ẹ Olúwa wa ṣèdájọ́ wọn àánú rẹ̀ ayọ̀ rẹ̀ ìwà ìyanu rẹ̀ kó wá wa rí láti máa tẹ̀síwájú lórí program náà Olúwa wa gbà fún wa má lọ kó bú èrò wọlé adúró tì wọ ẹlẹ́dà má gbọ́ àtìlẹ̀ má kó àtìlẹ̀ má gbẹ̀rẹ̀ àti àdúrà má máa jọba lọ Jèhófà ńlá àmúrẹ́ kó jọba lórí gbogbo wa gbọ́ aláṣẹ ọ̀run láì lórúkọ Jésù Olúwa wa.
Àmín lórúkọ Jésù. Thank you very much Ẹṣin Ghanima lórúkọ Jésù. Okay, we still have the last two prayer as well. We are still on the right track. Nothing for us to worry about. We are doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. we are just advancing more into more. Gbéranlẹ̀ Akànjí afúnwani ti Mùsùlùmí láti ó máa fún wa láti Kenya lòun wà. Okay, we lost him there. Let's call him back as well. A very good morning to you.
Battery, please recharge.
That's in charge.
Hello, sir.
Ó yá Gbéranlẹ̀ Akànjí.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ sáà tó ètò sà ọlọ́run tó bá a ṣe kò ní dá lágbọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí mi kọ̀ wẹ̀ fún láwọn
No, máa ti sàn kankan, àdúrà ni kò fún Akànjí. Akànjí.
Gbogbo ìpápátá bá ní láti ìfà.
Àdúrà ni kò kọ́kọ́ fún wa ná.
Gbogbo kíní petition yẹn lójú kíní ẹ̀ sì lò.
We have not done the prayer.
Especially lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n bí báyìí.
Akànjí.
Kíní ẹ̀ sì lò gan. Gbogbo ìpápátá bá lè ìfà.
It's not hearing.
Hello,
Akànjí. I don't like when I talk to you. Let me take it back to Akànjí tí bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ o ní láti máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. You are just going on and on. Kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní prayer náà ni mo sọ. Gbogbo tó ṣe ń sọ yẹn kọ́ àti ìṣe prayer. Fún wa ní prayer náà kó tó máa go into the conversation. Tó bá wá ṣe prayer tán o máa pè padà ní wàá ṣe wàá sọ tó fẹ́ sọ. Or kò sáré sọ in between. Our on YouTube and Twitter, because that's why a lot of you don't get carried the very part of information here. We are already live on YouTube and Twitter. Actually, release statement now, and they've been sharing it as well. So we are live. We are live and ahead.
Dari maksud dari asna dapat terdapat adi mana laporan bisa dalam hati amal asna ini habis itu baca macam itu kali itu macam buku ini wanita kita baca ada macam itu bahawa sahaja bahawa tak story awal dia semua itu apa juga itu dia awal ni bukan itu.
Okay. What happened there?
Bluetooth mode holding on.
Okay, our speaker is very low this morning. Okay, so we charge it. I can overload it. That's it. All right. I think we have a duty that's calling as well. Let's go back to our duty. One prayer. Gbéranlẹ̀. Kò sí ìṣù kankan. Àmín. Amen. lórúkọ Jésù. We still have the phone line open now. Let's take a look at the topic this morning. What is the depth of your own state? State tí wọ́n ti wá ní location 9. Kí ni depth tó wà lórí state yẹn láàárọ̀ yìí? Kí ni depth tó wà lórí ẹ̀? And also, tell us about your own state governor. We are talking about Oduduwa. We're talking about a lot of other things as well. Kí ni ipa tí state governor tọ̀dọ̀ tiẹ̀ ní state tí wọ́n ti wá? Ipa wo ló ń gbé? That is the conversation this morning. +447594050979. I don't want anybody to get distracted. We are not on. We are live. That is the most important thing. It doesn't matter whether we are live on Walata, it's Yomi Noni. It doesn't matter whether we are live on Koikimedia, Enyodudu Noni. It doesn't matter whether we are live on Twitter. Let's not. I said at the beginning of this week, we must remain focused. We must remain focused. Because the task in front of us is huge. The task in front of us is a big task. But for us, it's no longer a big task. For you guys, you must have all the social proper media platform, not just Facebook alone. We must also have, the Twitter, the YouTube, and that way we can continue to get our message out as well. I can read your comment on Twitter, and I can read your comment on Instagram, on YouTube as well. And like I said, let us continue to be resolute. There's a lot that will still come. They are going to use their own propaganda machine. Musobe ni ano. The reason why we were taken out from Facebook, I will explain to you. It's got nothing to do with the federal government. It's got nothing to do. It's an image of our military that was killed. That is the reason why, they locked it out, because to them, it is not into the community guideline as well. So, but what I would say is, we are still live, and we will continue with the message just like we are doing. And though about aware, we get a website, I'm not worried about that. We will get our own website when the right time comes. But the message is getting down. The message is being delivered. I'm going to play this audio, but I'll get my speaker put up a little bit more. But before I go into that, like I showed you earlier on, the images are very, very gruesome. We went about lórí status me ti rí àwọn image yẹn látànà tá ti uploaded. I'm gonna read the incident. This happened on Friday. Nibaga Gada Bill, said to be near Ganiburu, came few days after insurgents. After tó pa 40 people, ló tó pa àwọn military yẹn ní ìjọ Friday. Ìjọba location 9 wọ́n tẹ̀ tí sọ sí rárá torí pé wọ́n fi jẹ́ kẹ́yìn mọ̀ àtẹ̀mí. Àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ kẹ́yìn mọ̀ nísìn. Kò sí pépà kankan tó máa gbé ní location 9. Àwọn èèyàn tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ rẹpẹtẹ, wọ́n ti ń tẹ aṣọ, wọ́n ti ń tẹ ìwé. The printing that we said is already in the process. Prince láti Nigeria ti send many template lánàá, and the template will be circulated for those that still want to print the same thing. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí náà as well. But let me go back into our normal audio this morning, and then we will continue again with the conversation. Once again, a very good morning. The time now is 8:25. As we continue with the broadcast, let us also remember that the task ahead of us is a big task, and we must not give up yet. We must not give up, and we must not get tired as well. I slept just before 3:30 this morning while I was sorting out the YouTube and the Twitter, and I'm very happy and glad that iṣẹ́ tí mo ṣe títí di àárọ̀ yìí, at least àǹfààní wà fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń wò wá kérékéré lórí YouTube, àtàwọn tó ń gbọ́ wa lórí Twitter as well, àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa lórí Walata, tẹ́ bá ti wò lórí Walata, Koikimedia náà ni ọmọ ìyá kan náà ni gbogbo wọn, ọmọ Oòduà kan náà ni gbogbo wa, so kò ń ṣe dandan kó láti wá látòrí page Koikimedia. So but one thing is, we will continue to continue with the message. Thank you very much. Also, Mama Miomolara Yabo, don't mind the Facebook, they're crazy. Yeah, they can't stop you. Thank you very much, Oluwatobi Loba as well. The phone line is open. I want us to focus more now on the topic of the day. Let's leave the Facebook or Bula alone. They've done their own. They cannot stop the message from going out. The message is still going out on Facebook, so that is the most important thing. and it is not to do with the government, like I said. It's just the image that I showed. My show image again, at the show, but mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn túbọ̀ wọlé sí ká tó tún show again. Plus 447594050979. That is the number that will bring you down here. You can continue to also tell us the same thing about your governor. Debt wo gangan ló wà ní state ẹ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí, ìyẹn ní ká focus sí. Ṣẹ̀dá àwọn debt yẹn wọ́n build it up, kò sí school, kò sí infrastructure. COVID-19 wọlé nísìn, ebi ń pa àwọn èèyàn lọ́tún lósì, wọ́n rí nǹkan kan jẹ. A very good morning, caller Tori. Let us I want to get my cable so that I can charge my. Let me see the speaker move back over. ẹ̀dá kan pín wa o àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ ẹ̀dá kan pín wa o. Okay, my speaker is good now. So Tebas, I hope you can hear it because it's any more charges in. So like I said, let us take a look at the topic again this morning. Kí ni debt tó wà lórí state ẹ nílẹ̀ mọ́kàrò òjìrè, ní Ogun State, ní Lagos State, ní Kwara, ní Kogi? Kí ni debt tó wà lórí ẹ̀? Ìyẹn ni à ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí láàárọ̀ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọ̀rọ̀ ibi tá wà our life ètò ṣe kókó jù nìyẹn. Tó bá yá àwọn èèyàn mọ ibi tá wà. Tó bá mọ̀ lé ní wá mọ̀ lọ́la. Bọ̀ mo fẹ́ kẹ́yìn náà kẹ́ lọ open Twitter yín, kẹ́ dẹ̀ faramọ́ YouTube page as well. So that kẹ́ lè máa fi enjoy wa. A very good morning to those of you watching us on YouTube. I will be doing some background work on YouTube, but for now, let us enjoy this.
Ìwé pẹlẹbẹ ní ìlú máa fi múlẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ ògbómọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ló yé onílò ìròyìn tó gradúròtì tó tún fipá ní NYSC ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀kadà ìlú Nàìjíríà tá a ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ gbé irin tá à ń gbígbẹ́ ẹ̀rí ìlú Nàìjíríà táwọn olórí wa ti dàgbẹ́ wípé àwọn nìkan ṣoṣo ló yẹ káwọn máa jẹ gbádùn ìjọba àlọ́ ara wa ìlú Nàìjíríà tó ṣe wípé parasitamọ́ọ̀lù ní kẹ́rọ́dù kò sí nínú ìwòsàn wa ìlú Nàìjíríà ó ṣe wípé báwo bá ṣàbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kò sí ohun tá a lè rí mú.
I'm gonna play a video now. That video is the soldier. There's another soldier to do to Jade. There's another soldier to release video lano. I'll play that video. You'll be able to hear that video on those of you on YouTube will watch it, but those of you maybe on Facebook on Walata will just be able to see the picture as well. But I'm getting that video ready. No, not yet. Those watching on YouTube, I've taken off my camera so I can see the full screen of what I'm doing. Oh, there one Nigeria, you know, and that might be wow. That might be wow. Oh, there one Nigeria, you know. Because we do our nation our affair. Nigeria, you know. Because we do our nation our affair. Then. Okay, I don't understand. Mobolaji, don't worry about why is he not using his page. Watch and listen to the broadcast. Don't get carried away. Get focused. That is what we should worry about. And that message is for Mobolaji Olaiton. I'm live. That is what is matter most to you. Whether we're on our page or not. We're also live on YouTube. Maybe if you want to check us on YouTube as well, or on Twitter. I've told you yesterday, sometimes when I say the spirit talks, I say we should remain focused. Focus is the right thing at this time. We must not lose focus. What are you doing? Àwọn kan tí ń ṣiṣẹ́ lÉkòó, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Kwara, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Kogi. They are doing a lot of things, and I hope you are doing the same thing as well, rather than why am I on my own page or not. That is not our own reason now. What are you doing? We have big rally that will be coming up in Nigeria, October 1st. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn ti ní enough aṣọ ní ìdílé tiẹ̀ tó máa fi ṣe rally yẹn? Because there will be a rally. Remember, October 1st is their own Independence Day. It's no longer our own Independence Day. But we are going to use that same day to activate so many things in Nigeria. Ṣé ti ṣaṣọ, ṣé ti ṣaṣọ, ṣé ti ṣe fìlà, ṣé ti ṣe banner. Those are the things that we only have 2 months. Ṣé October 1st yẹn gangan làwọn èèyàn máa lọ ṣaṣọ. By now, everybody should have a uniform, our own kind of wares, ready, even if you are not wearing it at the moment or not. Let us remain focused. Let us continue with the awareness campaign. That is part of what we are doing. It doesn't matter whether we are live on whatever platform. That should not be your own reason to get distracted. The message is what you should take away. There's somebody that is watching right now. Ó ti ná nothing less than 100,000 naira owó ààrẹ. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn fídíò tá upload lánàá tó ní aṣọ àti banner àárín Èkó ló wà ńbẹ̀. Ó ní kò ń ṣe fún títà, òun get ready ni, ó wà ní ọ́fíìsì. Ìwọ ni wọ́n náà ń ṣe sílẹ̀. Move away from there. Distract my laptop underneath there. To understand this thing, èwo ni wọ́n náà ń ṣe sílẹ̀. Let us do 1, let us do 3, let us do 4. Do it yourself. Do it for your loved ones. Let them have it ready by the time we will need it. Kò dìgbà tá a bá ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ní ká jáde pẹ̀lú àwọn tó máa, because irú àwọn kan nísìn àwọn OAM, I told you about them yesterday. Oòduà Action Movement. They will have rally on the 1st of October this year, which is about 2 months away. October cannot be included. There will be a rally as well in UK. Ṣé ti láṣọ, ẹ ti láṣọ, ṣé ti ní fìlà, ẹ ti ní fìlà. These are things that we need to get ready as well. And the diaspora, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níta, just sọ pé okay, let me put my camera back for those on YouTube because I don't have my camera on. I've got my camera back on now. Yeah, my camera is back on as well for those watching us on YouTube. Good morning, my people. Great of Oduduwa. Thank you very much, Amos Ade. Also, Jimmy Toriola watching us on YouTube as well. Ṣé ìtì what àwọn family kan nísìn irú àwọn Adépọ̀jù family l'Amẹ́ríkà tẹ́ bá rí picture wọn àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n wọṣọ yẹn ó send ẹ̀ sí mi, you know. These are things that we also want you to do. Àwa náà àwọn ta order ó ti dé tán. By this week, I should have the first uniform on as well, and then we will not be wearing Koikimedia anymore. We will start wearing our own as well. But the most important thing is, what are you doing yourself? Ìgbésẹ̀ wo ni wọ́n gan gbé láti make sure pé the message gets to those that need to get to. Bó ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Ọ̀yọ́ state, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní Iléṣà, wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní gbogbo bí kí wọ́n ti ń ṣiṣẹ́. But iṣẹ́ wo gangan ni wọ́n náà máa ṣe. +44759405079. That is the number to call this morning so that we can continue with the broadcast as well. I'm going to play the video from we're going to extend the broadcast this morning a little bit so that people will settle in, because this will be the next mode of transmitting in the next couple of days and weeks to come. We will add more platform. We can use your own platform to go live. It doesn't have to be my platform. As long as people know that they can pick up the platform and they can listen to us as well. That is the most important thing. Once again, let us continue to take note that if we lose focus, what we want to get, we will not get there. But being resolute, stand firm, will lead us eventually to where we are going. And that is the key aspect of it as well. We also have AGM TV Radio. A very good morning to you. Welcome on board. As you join the broadcast, continue to also share the page to your loved ones as well. By it sign petition. Petition at the poll here is doing very good. It's going very good at the moment, but let us not stop yet. We are now let me tell you where we are with the petition. Our poll has now gone to exactly 6,003 people. 6,003 people have now signed the poll. That means we are going to hit the target of 10,000 by the end of this month. 10,000 will be hit by this time of this month. Let me read what Osatola say. My warrior of Facebook blocked a lot of people from watching you. No. They're not blocking a lot of people. You're not getting the message. The message is we are not on my page, but we are still live. That is what we need to focus on. If Facebook still, don't get distracted with Facebook. Facebook is doing its own. Let us do our own. We have a big task ahead of us, and that task is something that we must deliver. Sola Omotoyinbo, your message has been picked up. Thank you very much. We're working on so many things. Things will get developed as we go along. Diaspora Radio is already on as well, which is my goal. There will be so many different platforms that will have websites that will be streaming from. But for now, we are still live. That is the key aspect of it. We are live, so okay, we have Mr. Gbenga Lati France. Good morning, sir. Okay, yeah, Mambo. Okay, well, I'm checking after the broadcast. I'm alright. So let's go back to our audio talent, please. Okay, I'm going to come up from Walata because I need to put a code to what I'm doing here. So just present your code to, okay. àjò lè dàbí ilé ó ṣe kókó. In the next few minutes, I'll be playing that video from the army guy. I'm just almost there. Just give me a minute. Move it from there. Once again, +447594050979. That is the number to call to join the broadcast as well as we continue with the live streaming. We're still on YouTube and we are live at the same time on Twitter and likewise on Walata page as well. So all right, let me play that video. We're gonna play that video now, the one from the guy yesterday. I want to show Jack and know to read this video, so I'm gonna play that now for you to see. Okay, somebody that we already approached as well. On my link and sorry page, the link of the poll. He has a number. I'm just receiving his message now. I won't mention the person's name, but the link will go live on their page. He has a huge followers. I've just received a WhatsApp to tell me that you know, the link will be uploaded onto his own page as well. So we will definitely get the number that we're looking for. So let's go back to so if you've just joined us, like I'm still responding to messages as well. So let me open it from this page, the soldier, because I think I've already uploaded on my Facebook yesterday, so I can use it from there so that I can concentrate with my phone here. There's a lot happening. The military is collapsing bit by bit. Eventually it will fall like a card. Once again, we were locked out because of the image that I posted on Facebook yesterday. But let me go to the video first, my video, and then I will then play the audio out from there. Seriko was Joe Trade Center, no land on near Abuja. Nigeria is collapsing. Every time they want to make inquiry in a particular building, that is when the building goes on fire. We are waiting for them. Like we said, there will not be election in 2023. To some people, it might be like we don't know what we're talking about, but I'm on that one, so okay, it's not coming out there. So let's go with this then. Let me use from this phone. So let's go with this. And this is another soldier. Reveal his eyes and let us. I want to see the speaker is back again properly.
Bluetooth mode taking on.
So that we can get the sound out.
Low battery, please recharge.
And we know that already.
Senate, House Committee Chairman and Navy. I am Navy Seaman Haruna Ositi and from those places.
Low battery, please recharge.
I am 22 of the 69 regular committee of the Nigerian Navy. I want to read the sad story, what transpired between me and the Akina Muhammad. Good morning, Nigeria. Today is 13.
This video was yesterday. Let me pause it.
Sad story that happened.
This was yesterday, 13th day. The military are coming out. Sherry, it took him more military on Jade. We had about 300 and something. Till they are leaving the army as well. What could be the reason for that? There's a lot of problem ahead. The problem is, Shawati Gira, Shati ready before everything collapses on our head. So, and I hope we are ready. And I hope so. In as much as we are saying to people to do so much to get the message out. But a lot of people are not taking it serious. We are taking it serious, but I hope you are taking it serious.
Me and Rear Admiral I.O. Muhammad, while I was his orderly, he used to maltreat me and treated me as a slave. Because I could remember the first time I went to his office, when he took me as an orderly, we are 3 that sent to his office. He now says only me and returned the remaining 2, that he doesn't want them because those ones are Muslim. We don't want any Muslim to work with him.
And I bump to Solo while I get something upstairs.
Bluetooth mode having on.
I know the volume is not coming out, but because of the speaker is not fully charged properly. Found the exact cable I'm looking for. Oh, volume please. Okay, 1 minute. Let me pause it. Yeah, I know the volume is not very good. Let's pause it. Let's pause it and then 1 minute. Let me pause it and then I'll put the speaker properly in now. We had a lot of work to do yesterday. A lot of work. And I didn't remember to charge some of my gadgets as well. Because normally the speaker will be charged overnight. But like I said, I slept 3:30 a.m. this morning. So that we can be live. In as much as Walata one was the last backup this morning. Because I'm going to be man, oh, we don't have enough internet and all these excuses. Because YouTube I think is different as well. But that will not stop us. So let me rewind that back. Let's go back. Let's go back to it. Because all important also. I think the accusation with this particular one is with another of his boss or whatever the situation is. But these are what is happening. Let me first show you. Now that we have a bit of numbers, I will go back as well to those on our YouTube. This is the video or the pictures rather that I showed on our timeline yesterday. And want me to Palano. Well, not another Friday. So these are the pictures of those. You will not see these yet. Now let's go this way. So let's go back. Let's still got more. Your mainstream media in Nigeria will not show you this at the moment. And soldier Pakalele. Stop it, stop it. Yuki Kamale, stop it. No. The neighbor is sleeping downstairs. So these are the images. Okay, somebody's calling us from South Africa. Let's pick the call from South Africa, then we go back to it. Oluwafemi. Good morning. Egberanle. Okay. Ori YouTube lawa ti Twitter. Okay. Hello, sorry, Walata. Ma send the link and see anyway. Ma worry. Ma send the link at ma. So they favorably call. They don't know where we are. That's a different thing. So I'll send them the link. You see, because people rely too much on one source, and that's probably what there tends to happen as well. So let me send them the link. Then while they catch up, I'll leave the broadcast on for a very long time so that people will catch up later along the line. So don't worry too much on that. So let me just send them where they need to see where we are. Tabati Debe, what in party were live. So at least let me send a message to that caller in South Africa. The lower again, Adisa. So now let me go back to the video again now. So I think the speaker is now charging properly. You should be able to hold now. So let's go back to some of the images. These are the images I uploaded yesterday for the restriction, but don't worry about that. But concentrate on these soldiers. Tí ó bá lè pa sójà báyìí, máa fi wọ̀nyí tẹ̀ ń wò wá lórí YouTube in about few minutes. But Cherry bó ṣe pa wọ́n. And this again for those watching us. Yeah. Okay, I'm coming. Where's the iPad? Go and bring the iPad. Go and bring the iPad. So let me play that military guy's audio, and then I will just listen to it. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to play it so that Eli might ball up. So let me. All right.
Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Vice President, Senate President, Speaker, House of Representatives, the Lordship Justice Kanko Mohammed, Senate, House Committee Chairman on Navy. I am Navy Seaman Haruna Boshit. I'm from Jos Plateau State.
I want to see if I can move the YouTube one as well. And move it down.
I am 22/69 regular intake of the Nigerian Navy. I want to read a sad story before transport between me and Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed. Good morning, Nigerians. Today is 13 July 2020. The sad story that happened between me and Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed while I was his orderly. He used to maltreat me and treated me as a slave, because I could remember the first time I went to his office. When he took me as an orderly, we are 3 that sent to his office. He now chose only me and returned the remaining 2 that he doesn't want them because those ones are Muslim. He don't want any Muslim to work with him as a personal staff because he's a tribalistic man. That is what I discovered in him. From there, as I started working with him, this man started frustrating me. I went and told this man that my father is late. Please, I want to go for my sister's wedding. He started telling me that I should go, and before I should travel, I should go and withdraw 4,000 naira from my account and give it to Malam Ibrahim to do some works in his house there. He could not refund the money back to me. Even when I came back, I was paid RCA. This man now went and punished me. He said I should go and hold tree with soldier hand. I should go and hug that very tree with soldier hands. Those soldier hands be biting me. I could not bear the pain. He was even calling his wife on WhatsApp video call, showing her that look at what this rat and lizard is doing. Because I was paid RCA, I could not come and appreciate him. That is not an offense. If it is an offense, at this there's way he will punish me, not up to that extent. From there, I went and reported to the Navy authority, which could not take any action. He told me to go and buy 2 glass of window. He could not refund my money to me. I told the Navy because I record everything inside my phone. They could not take any action. Still, he asked me to pay for carpenter to fix door. I did that thing. I paid for that money. He could not refund my money back to me. I still paid for plumber. He could not refund my money back to me. I recorded everything. I went and reported. He could not do anything. We went together to ShopRite in Apple. This man went and dropped me there in that very Apple ShopRite. He dropped me there, and I trekked from Apple ShopRite to Niger Barracks. For some of you who knows that very place very well, That is what I have undergone. But this man could not, the Navy could not even take any action against him. I keep reporting him to the same Navy department. They could not even do anything. Look at evidence of what this man has did to me. Look at this very picture that you are seeing. This is a liberty dress, which the Navy so much respected. But still at that, this man keep punishing me. Look at me. This is what I told the driver to snap and send it through my phone, so that let me have evidence against him. I report this thing, they could not do anything about it. I say, okay, no problem. Instead, they asked me that what did I want them to do to him? That is a very senior officer. Still at that, I keep following his children to club. I'll go to club with his children, dressed in uniform, and come back early morning. This without arm, only me. I'll go and stand there and come back the following day. Still at that, I was the one sweeping his house, mopping his house almost every day. And this man will keep punishing me. He'll be hitting me on my head. Every day I'll be buying Panadol and put in my pocket, because I know the kind of person he is. There's no day that this man will not strike me. Almost every day he will be striking me. What have I done to him? This kind of people, I've never seen that kind of person in this kind of in this armed forces. If it is like that, people will not even join the armed forces anymore because of the kind of person he is. I want to tell Nigerians that our leaders are not helping us. They are not encouraging us. I have the zeal to do the military job, but this man is discouraging me from doing the job based on the kind of ill treatment I'm undergoing. I report to the Navy verbally, but they could not even take any action against him. Even when we went to buy a car together with this man, one of the car was 36 million, while the other one is 16,500,000. This man, on our way going home, he starts striking me on my head that I'm just following him like a fool in the name of Audrey. Why did I not open eye for that very car dealer, let him reduce the price? Is it my car? It is not my car. Why should I intimidate somebody to reduce the price for him? It is none of my business. I have no business with it. I still report to the Navy authority. They could not even take any action about it, because I don't know if it is because I report to them verbally. I said, no problem. I was denying of my leave for me to travel to Jos. This man denied me that I'm not going for my leave, that I stay and take care of animal, goats. I should be feeding that goat, while my junior, who is a driver, should travel, and they left me in the house. I stayed, and he left his car in my possession. From there, he traveled to Lagos to go and celebrate Christmas with his children in Lagos. That is how this man left me. I now drove that car. As soon as I drove the car developed a fault of overheating. I said, okay, now no problem. They went and reported to the Navy regulator. Those same people whom I report to them, people like NW Dahiru, NW Gwadabi, all of them, I report to them on several occasions. They could not take action. But this time around, because it's a senior officer, because it's an admiral, they now take action. They came and arrested me, they locked me in the guard room. I've spent 23 days in the guard room. The provost marshal came together with the rear admiral I.O. Mohammed. They came and seized my phone because of those records that are there. They think I'm going to use it against them to implicate him. He now seized the phone, they left with the phone, and they went and formatted the phone. I have an application that captures face whenever you contact with my phone. Look at this picture. This is the first of Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed. If you like, let him go and deny it. Big fast. The second picture. This is the first of Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed. How he left with my phone and he went and formatted the phone. Even after they released me from guard room after 23 days, I was charged. They disrated me from seaman to OS. That is what they did. They removed this very rank you are seeing. That is what they did. The Navy did to me. And they now said I should pay the sum of 120,000 naira for the car that developed a fault of overheating. That is my punishment. I said, no problem. I agree. But why is it that they did not punish the admiral when I was reporting all these things? Does that mean it's above the law of the armed forces? It should be charged in line with section 92, ill treatment. But they could not do anything about it because they think he's a very senior officer and they did not take any action. From there, I went to go and carry my properties in his house. I couldn't have access to carry my properties anymore. My properties were locked in the house. I was using only this uniform for good 3-4 months because I don't have access to my property. I don't have access to communicate with my family. My phone has been with them for over 4 months. So I have to write a letter in line with section 179, complaint of a soldier, rating or an aircraft man, which I wrote a letter. I submitted this very letter to the commander naval unit. This is the evidence of the letter I submitted. He ignored it. I submitted this letter to the chief of naval staff. they ignore it. I submitted this letter to the Chief of Defense Staff. No action was taken. That is why I involved my lawyer to still write petition and attach all this letter and send to them. This is the petition that my lawyer wrote to the Chief of Defense Staff as well as Chief of Naval Staff. As you can see, this is the letter. I will read it out to the hearing of everybody. Need to investigate the complaint of Seaman Haruna GP with official number X14608 against Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed, Chief of Policy and Plans, Nigerian Navy. We are affirmed solicitors and service. Our service has been retained by Seaman Haruna GB, official number X14608, herein after referred to as our client, on whose instruction we direct this letter to your esteemed office. Seaman Haruna GB, having complained with the Armed Forces Article 820 Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, specifically Section 179, we hereby, as solicitors to Seaman Haruna GB, present a sad story and dehumanization of Seaman Haruna GP with service number X14608 is receiving from his boss, Rear Admiral Ifeola Mohammed, now Chief of Naval Transformation, presently of Policy and Plan. Sir, Haruna GP and orderly to Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed, right as an distinguished officer of the Nigerian Navy, was violated not as stated in the Armed Forces Act, Cap 820-2004, but also as Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as a citizen of Nigeria. Indeed, Seaman Haruna GB complained with the Armed Forces Act, Cap 820, Law of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, letter of complaint to the Naval Commander dated on 8 April. The proof of the service of our client complaint is to the Commander with no response is attached to at Annex A, and the letter to the Chief of Naval Staff is also attached as Annex B for your confirmation. In view of this inhuman act of Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed, Ifeola Mohammed, to Seaman Haruna GB, is first ordered. We humbly present the complaint of Seaman Haruna GB to your office for investigation. In order to further punish Haruna GB, Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed has influenced the transfer of Seaman Haruna GB to Sapele, seized his phone since 26 January 2019 till date, and went further to format the phone without the client consent. This said complaint from our client to your office for your investigation is attached as NSC. Furthermore, to this investigation, we have the mandate to inform the Secretary to the Federation, Honorable Minister of Defense, Senate and House Committee Chairman on Navy, Office of the Chief of Staff to the President, Human Rights Commission, as well as relevant government agencies on the sad toll treatment of humble Seaman Haruna GB, suffered in the hand of his supposed boss, Rear Admiral Ifeola Mohammed, who has turned him to slave. Finally, sir, we have no doubt on our mind that the Navy, under your leadership, have the mechanism to investigate Rear Admiral Ifeola Mohammed inhuman treatment on his orderly, Seaman Haruna GB. That is the letter that my lawyer wrote to the Chief of Defense Staff, as well as Chief of Naval Staff. This is the second letter that was sent to the Chief of Naval Staff, as you can see. I will read it out to the hearing of everybody. Pre-action notice for damages on inhuman treatment of Seaman Haruna GB with service number X14608 by Rear Admiral Ifeola Mohammed, Head of Transformation, now is Chief of Policy and Plans, Nigerian Navy. We are firm solicitors to Seaman Haruna GB with service number X14608. Herein refer as our client, on whose instruction we direct this letter to you in view of the fellow of your organization to address the dehumanization and oppressive slavery acts of Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed on his orderly Seaman Haruna GB and pay for damages based on violation of Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, right to dignity of human person. This letter serves as a notice of our intention to proceed to any relevant court to seek for legal redress if your organization fails to address the complaint of Seaman Haruna GB within 7 days of this pre-action notice, and valuable compensation to be paid to our client with necessary sanction to the Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed, who is about to give a bad name to the Nigerian Navy, the tide of the armed forces. Note that Seaman Haruna GB has been locked out of his apartment since 26 January 2019 till date, and his phone forcefully collected by Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed wait, which item has been formatted without the consent of our client is in order to destroy evidence against him. That is the letter that was sent to the chief of naval staff. From there, they now called me and they invited me at the naval headquarters by the legal department. When I got there, the Commodore Malafa, just Malafa, she asked me, she said, Sima Haruna, are you the Haruna? I say yes. She said, okay, no problem, that she understands that I've never committed an offense. This is the first time. Because of that, they should return my rank back to me. I should take my rank. I should not feel offended. And from there, I should go and withdraw the case. I told her that I'm not going to withdraw the case. She said, okay, no problem. That before she became the director of legal service, she saw a picture where this same Rear Admiral I.O. Mohammed hung his orderly on top tree. But even with that evidence, the case could not go anywhere, that they cannot do anything to him. Because of that, it's better for me to go and withdraw the case. That did I not see the video of Governor of Kano State, Governor Ganduji, where they bribed him with in dollars? Did I not see the video? I said I did not see anything. No, I didn't see anything. He said, okay, even with that evidence, is it not still the governor of Kano State? I should go and withdraw this case. If not, I'm not going to survive it. So I want to tell Nigerians today that I am not safe. That the Navy have failed me. The armed forces has failed me. The way they failed Nigeria, that is how they have failed me. Because I've written all this letter to the Chief of Defense Staff as well as Chief of Naval Staff, but they could not really take any action. So what I want to tell Nigerians today is that I want the world world to see this and intervene in my matter. I want the Human Rights Commission to intervene in my matter. I want the Human Rights Review to intervene in my matter. The Presidency, the Senate, and the House of Reps, they should also intervene in my matter. Let them know that what I have passed through. Because where am I presently now? Now I'm in Kachia. I've spent almost 2 months here on operation. They have not even given me 5 naira apart from my salary. So now I'm no longer safe. Because these people will come and arrest me. Nobody should come and arrest me. Because I write this thing in line with the Armed Forces Act, section 179. I've written my complaint, they did not attend to me. So what did I do? I have to voice it out because I'm no longer safe. I don't want anything to come and happen to me. I don't want somebody to come and kill me. I am ready to die. If whatever that the Navy decide to do, I am ready for it. But let this country intervene for me. Let the human rights lawyers to intervene for me. For my own lawyer side, I really appreciate the letter that he has wrote. I thank him for what he has wrote. But for now, the lawyers should step aside. Let other lawyers intervene in my matter because I don't understand what he's doing again any longer. He's not ready to help me again. So I really appreciate. God bless Nigeria. I still remain Navy Seaman Haruna GB with official number X14608 and regular 2269 regular intake. God bless Nigeria. Bye.
Okay, that tells you that Nigeria is going like a pack of cards. It shows that Nigeria is going like a pack of cards. And I'm sure Atentobaye nìkan ló máa mọ̀ pé àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀. Because we see things that you guys cannot see. Let me bring my camera back up here for those watching me on YouTube. Yeah, that's fine. I think, yeah, that's good. Once again, and let me increase this back up a little bit. Once again, +447594050979. Nigeria is already on fire. Yesterday, there was a fire at the Trade Center in Abuja. And I'm sure those of you that have been following that story, anytime something goes into the flame. That's number one. The number two, my topic this morning focus on the state governors. What is the depth inside each of the states as we speak right now? Kini depth to one in state itodotie. Whether you are from Kwara, Ogun State, Lagos, Oyo State, Osun, Ekiti, Kogi. Kini depth to one in state itodotie. That is the question. Let's go back to our poll and petition. If you have not signed the poll or the petition and you are joining us for the first time, I'm sure those of you watching us on YouTube, let's see how we're doing on Twitter, Periscope as it's called. Okay, we have 5 viewers on Periscope. We're expanding. Facebook, Nikon. We will not get the Twitter running. And as we speak right now, I say good morning to those of you watching me on Twitter. We have 5 people watching on Twitter. And we also have a number of you watching as well on YouTube and those on Facebook as well. We can come on any platform. I can use Bedwere or Walkabout to come live. But it's important, let us remain focused where we are going. So let's go back to our petition. Let me refresh and I'll tell you where we are as well. With the petition, we are looking for 5,000 people. As we speak right now, we have 3,129 people that have signed the petition. What is the petition all about? You are not going to pay for the petition because no. It is free. Nobody is paying. It is from free to free. From sharing to signing it is free. So you are not going to pay for anything. So don't allow anybody to tell you that we are not going to, that you're going to what do I want to say? Sorry, there's a message that came on my WhatsApp and I have to respond to it. That's why I got a little bit distracted. Offending. For the last 2 months or more, Latin was 5,000 lórí petition here. Cherry petition here, tó bá dé 5,000 látó lè activate lọ sínú parliament. Tó bá di 5,000 wọ́n lè ṣe kankan sórí ẹ̀. And tó bá jẹ́ pé as much as taban sọ pé ká tẹ̀ má lo àwọn other tribes wa, let's sọ pé àwọn òyìnbó. Ṣé àwọn tó bá yẹ kó òyìnbó ni wọ́n wá nǹkankan kódà wá sọ pé petition kìíní yẹn pé link yẹn ó ti fẹ́ já scale. But because we still have selfish Yoruba people that are not interested in what we are doing and they see what we are doing as an obstacle sí ibi táwọn tí ń jẹ níbàjẹ́. Nígbà tí mo ń sọ fún yín pé kí ni debt tó wà nínú state ẹ ṣé mo pa àwọn rò pé gọ́vnà ẹnìkan ló ń jẹ ṣòro àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan náà wà lábẹ́ gọ́vnà yẹn ṣórí gbogbo owó tó ti ná fẹ́ election ibi tí mò ń lọ gangan nìyẹn. I was in Abeokuta before mo rí gbogbo Rakati àti Akinlade àti Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún, all the games that they played. I was there at least 24 hours before the election. Owó tí bàbá ní fìlà gegere yẹn tí àwọn tajọ wà nínú group ń sọ lánàá pé òun ni next kaba ó máa sùn kò ní jí. Ó máa sùn kò ní jí. Ìyẹn amósùn ni mò ń sọ. Onífìlà gogoro bó ṣe máa dé fìlà ìlélẹ̀. Wọ́n pe ilé ẹ̀ ní Mecca House ni. I was there a night before the election. Tẹ bá rí èrò tó tò síbẹ̀, àwọn kan rán búra kó tó fún wọn ní bí iPhone, àwọn kan kọ̀ wá gbowó ni. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà gbogbo owó tó ná fún Akínládé ò padà wọlé, Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ló padà wá wọlé. Ṣé mọ̀ pé businessman gidi nìyẹn náà, ìyẹn Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún yẹn. My question to you now is, state tí wọ́n ti wá, ní location 9. I'm not being on school of Latin, make sure I'm reading the messages. I can see the messages on YouTube. And likewise those watching us on Twitter. Kini state kankan, kini depth tó wà lórí ẹ̀. Torí election ti tán nísìn. Wá tó máa gbéra dì páwọn fi wá ṣe election mi kò dẹ̀ ní selection ní 2023. How are you? Kò ní selection ní 2023 láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé fẹ́ jẹ bàjẹ́ tẹ̀rọ pé nínú election ló ti máa rí owó bí a ó fẹ́ bá wọn print, ó fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe campaign, ó fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe jingle. Ìwọ gan máa bá lọ. Fact la sọ fún ẹ̀yin. So àdúró dè yín. Tí Nàìjíríà ò bá pín before 2023 kò tún ní wá sí election ní 2023 láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa la sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. We have 3,147 on the petition as we speak right now. We need 1,853 more people to go there and sign the petition. Very, very important that we do that. The poll as we speak right now, let me refresh. I won't be able to turn the camera around. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
How to say?
Okay.
How to
Yeah.
Can you see?
Pepper pig. Okay. Let's go pepper pig.
Very,
Yeah.
very,
So, at the moment, the number has gone up again with the poll. I think the last time, most of 6,000 at your meta lori. At the moment now, we have 6,019 people have signed the poll. Màá sọ gbogbo ìlú tí wọ́n ti sign ẹ̀. Olúwatúyì Ṣẹ́gun Henry, very good morning to you. Once again, we are live on 3 different channels this morning. As we are live on Twitter, we are live on YouTube simultaneously, and we are also live on Facebook. Don't worry about what name we are using to stream from on the Facebook. Listen and get focused with the message. We are working on all other areas to make things smooth and work. The work itself is in location 9. Ẹlòmíì nísìn láti jọ́ ta ti ń sọ pé àfi tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà yìí kò tí mọ̀ pé kóun lọ ṣe t-shirt, ó sì ń wá ka send t-shirt sóhun, àmọ́ ó lè fi owó kó fi jó gẹ̀lẹ̀dẹ̀. The last person that signed the poll is from Nigeria. We don't mention their names and we don't mention, whatever information that they've given. It's only 5 questions, Lamberi. Those questions I'm going to tell us again. The last person, you know yourself. If you are watching us right now, but the person is from Nigeria. That's 2 minutes ago. 11 minutes ago, Philippines. We have Yorubas all over the world. 11 minutes ago was Philippines. Before that, good morning. We have another person from Nigeria. It is only yes, Benny. Nípínlẹ̀ Ṣòfàdúró ó ní no bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ó dá okay. Àwọn tó sì fi jẹ nínú Nàìjíríà ni ní rí Nàìjíríà jẹ gbogbo ìtẹ́ ti jẹ billions and billions and millions and millions swallowed, wasted. Let's shut it down. Ọkùnrin lẹni náà ó ní ọ̀nà ààrẹ local government Ìbàdàn lòún wà bọ̀ kò fẹ́ jẹ́ ká dá dúró. 12 minutes ago as well, Akoko Southwest in Nigeria. Ọkùnrin lẹni náà. 14 minutes ago, Italy. Then 14 minutes ago, UK. So let me now go into the statistics. Once again, as we continue, the phone line is open +4475 94050 You can also add your voice or conversation to what we are saying. So let me Nigeria is folding up every day.
Odùduwà, Odùduwà, Odùduwà. Gbogbo ọmọ Odùduwà nílé lóko àti lẹ́yìn odi. Àsìkò tó láti gba òmìnira kúrò lọ́wọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè amúnisìn. Ẹ já parapọ̀ láti gba òmìnira ilẹ̀ wa tí í ṣe ilẹ̀ Odùduwà. Gbogbo wa pátá ẹ já lọ sórí ìkànnì Telegram àti WhatsApp tiwa, ìyẹn Odùduwà petition and poll, láti dìbò àti láti fọwọ́ sí ìwé wípé ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí tí mo sì ń fẹ́ òmìnira orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà. Ẹ rántí pé àjò lè dàbí ilé o, ká parapọ̀ ká gba òmìnira ilẹ̀ wa ló tọ́. Èyí ò lá owó lọ rárá o. Fún àlàyé síwájú sí i, ẹ fi àtẹ̀jíṣẹ́ yín ránṣẹ́ sí WhatsApp nọ́mbà yìí 09030743410 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 09030743410 tàbí 08189151474. Ẹ tó gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
Yeah, Facebook is a scam. Facebook is there making its own thing. When we get our own nation, we will make our own thing. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ jàjà òmìnira ìdílé náà. Tàbá ti gbàdélẹ̀, á wá ṣàlàyé fún wa bó ṣe máa operate nínú ilẹ̀ táwa bá ti gbà tiwa.
08189151474. Ìṣọ̀kan Oòduà èmi tìrẹ ni.
Okay, let's go back into the statistics of the poll. and I'll tell you what has happened so far since yesterday. Nigeria is leading. So when people say, what is ready in Nigeria? Wọ́n lè má jáde lóòótọ́ báwa ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ torí a mọ̀ pé location 9 nígbà tó bá tẹ̀ pa army bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ta ni wọ́n lè take off, ta ni wọ́n lè gbé. It's a contraction and it's not gonna work. It's a zoo. But they are responding on the poll. That means pé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà nílé wọ́n ti ń jẹ́ ká mọ̀ nísìnyí pé àwọn ti ready nítorí pé kí ni àwọn náà lead the poll tá à ń ṣe so far. Nínú 6,019 ta ní lẹ́nìí láàárọ̀ ní wákàtí ìdajì ẹ̀ is from location 9 ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn 3,168 participants inside Nigeria. Lagos State is topping up out of it all with 87.8%. Lagos State have 2,781. So tá bá bẹ́ wàhálà lẹ́ nísìn gbogbo àwọn 2,071 yẹn mo mọ ibi tí wọ́n wà, mo ní details wọn lọ́wọ́. That means pé for them to put their name, they are ready and they will listen to instruction. Ẹ tí mọ̀ bí tá à ń bọ̀. Ẹ sọ pé Lagos ló le jù. Wọ́n fi yé mi nísìn pé lórí pọ́ọ̀lù tí mò ń wò níwájú mi yìí, which a lot of you can see. Very soon I will have that. I can show it on this. By tomorrow we will advance. Like I said, I slept at about 3:30 a.m. this morning so that we can be live on YouTube and Twitter. Rookie Omawumi, thank you very much. Odewumi Sulaiman, I'm happy to be able to join now. I have struggled to join since. Am I worried? Nyamusheni, we are now moving away from Facebook. The next 30 days, lẹ́yìn pé mo ń lo page wa látà, kódà bó bá gbé page mi padà wá, I will not do live broadcast from it. Let us not relax and think that platform kan láti máa sọ̀rọ̀. The more we do that, the more the enemy will attack us. Àwọn rò pé àwọn attack. The attack is not from the enemy from location 9. No. Facebook has their own standard and community rules, which is okay. But one thing is, they will not stop us showing you images, talking about the atrocities and the crime committed inside location 9 by your government. So when you guys are saying pé àwọn tó wà ní Nigeria wọ́n gbọ́n kan tá à ń sọ, at least as we speak right now, I have 2,781 foot soldiers. Tó ń sọ fún mi pé Koikimedia, Gbẹ̀du magazine, Òṣàtọ́lá, Citizen AY, Adétókunbọ̀ ọmọọba, Heritage Television, Àbíkẹ́ Àdé, Erelu, gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kọ̀ǹsán Yorùbá tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Oòduà TV and radio, Ahmed Ọlálékan àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, àti David Hamilton, gbogbo àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n fi ń yé wa, àyín mídíà, pé ẹ ránṣẹ́ sí wa. Their details is already with us. When I say their details, wọ́n fi nọ́mbà sílẹ̀ pé let's communicate with you. Ẹ tí mọ bí tí à ń bọ̀. 2,781 foot soldiers are ready to tell me they will take instruction because they have already accepted that they want to stand as independent out of the contraction that you call location 9. Ẹ tí mọ bí tó ń bọ̀ mẹ̀mẹ́ ń bọ̀. Our gadget is going to arrive this week. When that gadget gets to me, I will communicate directly with those 2,781. What I will tell them, you will not know. What I will tell them, you will not know. Àfẹn tó bá wà nínú ẹnìkan ló máa mọ tí bá sọ fún yín. Àfẹn tó bá wà níbẹ̀ ló máa mọ tí Gbẹ̀du Ire bá ní òun fẹ́ communicate pẹ̀lú wọn. Àfẹni tó bá wà níbẹ̀ ló máa mọ tí Heritage Television máa sọ fún àwọn 2,078 participants. Tó ń sọ fún wa pé gbogbo tí ẹ bá fẹ́ ká ṣe fún yín pátápátá àti ready ẹ máa gbé bọ̀. Wọ́n tí mọ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Kaduna bó ṣe ń gbóná tó ń yọ eruku tó tí wọ́n ń pa àwọn southerners. Message ta fi sórí petition yẹn ti bá padà sórí ẹ̀. Protecting the people of the southern Nigeria from Fulani genocide. Kí ló ń pè ní genocide? Pé wọ́n ń pa wá ní ojújú. Ṣé àwọn tó tẹ̀ ń pa army? Àwọn wo ló ń pa army? Ta ló ń reveal information strategy army fún àwọn ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire tó wà nínú army yẹn àti àwọn ọmọ Biafra? Who is the person that is pinpointing that each that target ẹ máa pa bíi mẹ́fà bíi 20 bíi 30 bíi 40 nínú wọn? Ṣé rò pé Boko Haram nìkan ló kàn ṣe? Ẹ mọ̀ pé information ló ń fún wọn tó fi attack wọn. That ṣẹ́rí the worst thing in life òun ni pé ṣẹ́rí kankan ẹ̀yin bí ẹ̀yin ló bá lójijì pé Koikimedia àmàrí ẹ̀ láàrin no kò bá wa lójijì, kò lè bá Gbẹ̀du lójijì, kò lè bá David Hamilton lójijì, kò lè bá Heritage lójijì, because we are aware of all these things. Ẹ̀yin ni ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò wá tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa ló ń dàbí pé àmọ́ àti wá Koiki láàárọ̀ yìí má náà wá mi. Ìwọ ni kò prepare, àwa ti prepare, Òṣàtọ́lá ń prepare, èmi ń prepare. Oníṣòro tá à ń sọ nìkan là ń prepare lé, à ń prepare lórí ààbò. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe fún wa, àwa náà ń ṣe fúnra wa, àwa náà ń ṣe fẹ̀yìn náà. Bàbá sọ fún yín, à ń ṣe fún yín, à ń ṣe ààbò lórí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa. And every group, every WhatsApp group, I can also reveal this to you now. Especially those WhatsApp groups set up inside Nigeria. So that I'm okay, no location now. I want a message I want to say now. And I want everybody to take this message to every WhatsApp group. For your security concern, ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lósìn. We have come up with a structure for you. But for me to know that you are part of us, from today, I need every admin on that WhatsApp group to communicate with me from now. Gbogbo admin ní gbogbo WhatsApp group tẹ́ni, and láti fẹ́ gbé lọ sí another level. I've told you that 2,701 people in Lagos State, ten sọ pé Lagos ilé, are telling every media in UK that they are ready for us. Iṣẹ́ tá a bá fẹ́ bẹ̀ wọ́n, àwọn fẹ́ jẹ. A tún wá kúrò nínú Lagos, a tún gbé lọ sínú Kaduna. Èèyàn 380 ní Kaduna. Wọ́n fi yé wa sẹ́ pé àwọn ti ready. Ntẹ́ bá fẹ́ jẹ́ ká ṣe, òun ni kẹ́yìn sọ fáwa. Ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ká gbé, òun ni kẹ́ sọ fún wa. Ní FCT, àwọn mẹ́rin péré 1%. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wo. Now let me finish up with the security for all those in different WhatsApp groups, especially in tẹ́ wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àbí tẹ́ wà ní gbogbo káàárọ̀ òjíire. Wọ́n ní ká sọ fún yín sẹ́ pé gbogbo admin tó wà lórí group kọ̀ọ̀kan must communicate with me. You must inbox me at info@koikimedia@gmail.com. Sugar, I want that message out with the information of our email address. We'll bring the broadcast to an end in half an hour. But this will be the same thing that will be repeated tomorrow. We are not going to be stopped or be distracted with what is happening inside Facebook. Facebook kọ́ là ń bájà. Ẹ̀ńtà ń bájà location 9 ló wà. Kò ń ṣe Facebook là ń bájà. Facebook kọ́ là ń bájà. Àwọn tá a fẹ́ bájà inú location 9 ló wà. Àmọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ admin pátápátá, I want this message to go into every platform inside Nigeria that is talking about Oduduwa. They must communicate with me ASAP. Gbogbo yín pátápátá. all the admin. I want to group every admin and give them the information I'm told to tell them. I'm not going to tell that information live here. No. It's information that must already affect. Every admin, I want those watching me on YouTube to put our Facebook name. You can comment on YouTube. I want you to type in now so that I won't only mix it. I'm sure your guy is doing that. But anytime we are on YouTube, pátápátá nísinsìnyí àtẹ̀yìntẹ̀ ń wò wá lórí Facebook pátápátá ẹ fi síbẹ̀ pé info Yoruba koikimedia@gmail.com a fẹ́ activate the next line of action a fẹ́ fún gbogbo any protection. Wow, very very important. Let me look into the camera from those on YouTube. I want you to put now on your own comment. Type in now info Yoruba koikimedia@gmail.com. Mo need gbogbo admin pátápátá to set up WhatsApp group must communicate with me as quickly as possible. Or +447594050979. Ẹ máa sọ orúkọ group yín fún mi. Wàá dẹ̀ sọ yàn mélòó ló wà nínú group ẹ fún mi. I want that inside. Only Nigeria. Ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ ṣe kọ́kọ́ fáwọn àtàwà níta. Ṣé ìwọ tó wà ń ta ìrú ń bà wọ ni? Ìwọ tó wà ń ta sẹ́rù tún bà wọ ni? Ṣé ìjọba Nàìjíríà máa wá gbé níta ni? Ọ̀bí aláya wọn dá. Ìwọ tó wà níta kọ́ là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ṣé ìwọ tó wà ní Libya? Ṣé gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n wà ní Libya ni? Ṣé wọ́n mọ̀ pé mi wà ní UK ni? Àbí anísìn tó ń gbọ́n wà lọ́mọ mọ̀ pé olórí burúkú kan máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní UK tó ló. A máa pín Nàìjíríà. Olórí burúkú ni àwa máa pín. Bí babaláwo ẹ tó bá sà lọ́sàn-án tó sà lóru tó sà nídàájí àwa máa dá padà fún sẹ́ pé in tó ń sà yẹn sẹ́ kò ní ṣiṣẹ́. What is differ already? Nigeria is going to break, guys. You guys are not taking it serious. Ifá gangan ti confirm pé we are going. So èmi ò mọ̀, but let me say it again. Every admin gbogbo group ẹ bá mi send message yẹn kó kárí. Ní Nàìjíríà ni mò ń sọ kò ń ṣe ní because aláwọn tó set up ní Niger State, Sokoto ní different groups lẹ́wà. The admin nìkan ni mò ń sọ kò bá jẹ́ admin mẹ́ta ló wà lórí ẹ̀. They must communicate with me because I have a message to you guys or obìnrin tó bá wà lórí ẹ̀. I want the comment on the YouTube. I only want to start saying, I want every one of you to help us put inside it. Info Yoruba Koikimedia, all small letters @gmail.com. We are activating the security for you guys. And it is important that you don't take this as a joke. There is no threat at the moment, but ìbẹ̀rù tẹ́ ń bẹ̀rù yẹn a fẹ́ protect ìwọ àtàwọn tó wà lábẹ́ ẹ̀, but you must communicate with me. You must communicate with me. Ẹ ní láti communicate pẹ̀lú mi. Very very important. ASAP. Ẹ bá mi pass message yẹn round. Gbogbo àwọn tó ní WhatsApp group ní Nàìjíríà lórí ìtagbédání a fẹ́ dáàbò bo ìwọ àtàwọn tó wà lábẹ́ ẹ̀. Ẹ bá jẹ́ mẹ́ta, ẹ bá jẹ́ 200, ẹ bá jẹ́ 300. The line is open +447594050979. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi gbẹ̀gbẹ́ náà dẹ̀ máa announce ẹ̀ ní ìrọ̀lẹ́. Gbogbo àwọn mídíà tó kùnà máa announce ẹ̀. We want to give you the protection. Protection yẹn ní láti sàn yẹn lórí live broadcast. But ẹ bá mi ṣàlàyé fún gbogbo admin tó ní group nínú Nàìjíríà pé kó get in touch pẹ̀lú Ọláyọmí Koikimedia.
Ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá o, ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá o, àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́. Ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá, ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá, àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀ wọn Nàìjíríà yìí mọ́. Odùduwà nation làwa ń fẹ́ o. Ẹ dákun ẹ pé wá o, ẹ dákun pín wa o àwa ò jẹ́ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ dákun pín wa ẹ dákun pín wa àwa ò jẹ́ wọn nàìjíríà yìí mọ́ Odùduwà nation làwa fẹ́ o. a ní bàbá sọ̀bẹ sókè nígbàgbà ibi pẹlẹbẹ náà ni ó máa fi lélẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òdodo ọ̀rọ̀ ní ká má sọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè nàìjíríà ló yé onílé bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yé àlejò ìlú nàìjíríà téèyàn ti ń gradúrètì tó ti ń fi pálí NYSC ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀kadà ìlú nàìjíríà tá a ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ bí erin tá à ń díjẹ ìrírí.
We have a caller that have joined us. Àkànjí gbéralẹ̀ láti Kenya. Kárọ̀ báwo ni?
Mo ti ṣọ́ọ̀bù látàrọ̀ láti join. Ọkọ̀ mi mọ̀ bóyá network náà ló nù. Ọkọ̀ ń cut ẹ̀ off. Mi ò ráyè join program látàrọ̀. So back to nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín ní àárọ̀ sà. Hello?
Má sọ̀rọ̀ là ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Alright sir. Back to nǹkan tí mo sọ fún yín láàárọ̀ sà. Mo rò pé àwa tí tàwa ní ẹ̀wẹ̀, we have a lot of work to do. These are very, very important. And so, Kobolaro is a good news concerning the security plan also one over okay now. Then, because you need to know, mo miss baba kan bí báyìí to introduce èèyàn kan sí mo náà olórí ọ́fíìsì ní Kenya bí báyìí. So, mo ti pẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn gan, mo ìtọ́ kan yẹn mo ti pẹ̀gbọ́n yẹn, he was so glad pé láti wà into that stuff. Wọ́n ní ìfẹ́ wá rí òun. So, yes sir. There's a lot of youth tó máa gbọ́ wọn tí mo sọ yìí. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn tí ń wò ní the program yìí, wọ́n ti wà well established. Gbogbo ló ti ní nǹkan tí wọ́n dì mú, tó lè di ṣoríire. But our youth nǹkan, life is at stake. But these people, they don't want good for us. Èmi rò pé àwa gangan, egungun wa ṣì lè, àwa lẹ́ẹ̀ka jàjà yìí. Ní àtúntò tó tí mo dẹ̀ bí nípa lágbọ́ ọlọ́run ti bá wa jà. Nǹkan tí mo ní láti sọ nìyẹn because àwa gbọ́ ṣe wá bí àpọ̀ ibà yìí tó jẹ́ Yorùbá àti kóra wa jọ. Kọ̀ǹsán ìbàjẹ́ lọ sí embassy Nigerian embassy ìgbà ní Kenya. Ọlọ́run Hausa kan ló wà ń bẹ̀. We are going there. Inshallah because we are going there on Friday. So àdẹ̀ tó dọ́gbọ́ lórí pípẹ́ tí ní ká pè àwọn wọ́n máa lead ọ̀pẹ̀ máa débẹ̀. So nǹkan tí mo ní kí n sọ fún yín nìyẹn sà.
Okay then, all right. Màá bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Màá tún ọ̀rọ̀ mi sọ ní Yorùbá dáadáa kẹ́ gbọ́. Okay, ìbò ní kọ́ tí ń wọlé. Okay, ẹni tó bá ń pe nọ́mbà yìí, wrong number ló ń pè kọ́sí mò ní gbé. Ó dẹ̀ lè hold on, ó lè jẹ́ ní tí mo expect. Because I'm expecting somebody to come down to me. Make sure pé kò ń ṣe ní ẹ. Okay. Alright, ẹni tó ń pè yẹn, okay, mo ti mẹ́ni tó ń pè. Màá send message sí wọn separately. We're back, sorry. Mo ti mẹ́ni tó ń pè yẹn. I thought it's somebody that I'm expecting. Ló ń pè mí. Bá ṣe ń sọ lọ, gbogbo admin pátápátá ẹ bá mi lọ sọ fún wọn. We are protecting and giving them security updates. But it's not going to be discussed on a live broadcast. Thank you very much. Màmá mi Ọmọlára Ìyábọ̀ Àjàlá mo tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láti pè lórúkọ ẹ̀ka àrọ̀ wọn. Ẹ má wọrí gbogbo àwọn tó rí wa láàárọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n máa rí broadcast yìí later. Wọ́n máa rí wa padà wá. Ibi tá a tún máa padà sí láàárọ̀ la lélẹ́yìí. I'm not sure what is going to happen this evening. Like I said, we are not in competition with ourselves. There's no point if I'm live, Bedu is live, everybody. No. That's not the purpose of what we are saying. Tí Bedu bá ti wà live. Tí bá fi ìpò kì tí Bedu bá ṣe tán, mo ní kan méjì tí mo fẹ́ wá, so I'll come out. But I'll work now that I'm happy. And then who are on YouTube, I'm sure you love the background now. Kò ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ tí pépà tó ń jábọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá lé wa lórí. And mo ṣe lọ ṣe léyìn, it's a big one. I love it. Mo fẹ́ frame ẹni, but the frame is gonna come anytime soon. Tí bá ti frame ẹni máa rí ní. This will probably be the last time you will see it behind me. So tẹ́ bá wò nísìn ẹ jẹ́ n show yẹn tẹ́ ń wà lórí wàlátà. Ṣẹ́rí bí background wa ṣe rí lórí YouTube nìyẹn. Ṣẹ́rí, that is me there. So tí bá wá sórí YouTube wa níbí báyìí nísìn. So in case tẹ́ bá mọ ṣẹ́ tán ṣẹ́rí pé mo wà nínú bí communication house ni mo wà báyìí ṣẹ́rí. and you can see, and we are working hard. So this is our YouTube this morning, and this is our Twitter. Hello, subscribe. Hello, ní Twitter account. Sharing tó ń trend lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí òun ni Boko Haram. Èyí tẹ́ wà lórí account ibẹ̀ yẹn má bínú pé ẹ̀rí nǹkan tí mo fi ń wọ̀n ní bíbá lórí tiwa látà. Ṣẹ̀rí pé Boko Haram ló ń trend àti Pastor Adébóyè àti Tótó àti Ọbásanjọ́. Màá wá gbé lórí àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta nísìn mo fẹ́ wo kí ló ń sọ lórí ẹ̀. Nígbà tí mo sọ fún yín pé Twitter is up to date. In tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ second to ṣẹ̀ríran. Okay, fighters from the Islamic West Africa province in Ambekano faction split from the main Boko Haram in 2016. Stop that, Omodua. And have become dominant force according to the AFP. AFP àwọn bí agency French press ni, you know, Jerry Boko Haram ló ń trend lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Bó ṣe jẹ́ káwa náà máa trend ọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà ni. Mo Twitter mọ́ àtẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ kankan lórí ẹ̀ rárá. Àti so relax lórí àti so relax lórí Facebook. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀ tẹ́ ń wò wá lórí YouTube. Ẹ lè rí àwọn ọ̀ràn tí mo fi ń wọ̀n nísìn. But tá bá parí broadcast yìí máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ débi pé ẹ̀yin náà máa rí nǹkan tí mò ń show yẹn at least. Ẹ ṣe ìṣòro ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan pọ̀ tó ń bọ̀. Màá ní láti pa speaker yìí sorry private call ní tó kọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yìí. Hello. My send us a missing call. My send us the message. So Boko Haram on trend. Cherry picture tí mo fi wọ̀nyí yẹn òun ló ń trend láàárọ̀ yìí nísìn. Okay, a ní caller láti location 9. Yeah, káàárọ̀ báwo ni o? Gbéra ńlẹ̀. Yeah.
Olódùmarè àtúbọ̀ fún wa ṣe o.
Aṣẹ́dùmarè.
Olódùmarè àtúbọ̀ fún wa ṣe. Nǹkan tí mi kàn fẹ́ sọ láàárọ̀ yìí ni pé àwọn èèyàn wa náà ni mo tún máa tẹ̀ ni mo tún máa rọ̀. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká create awareness, strong awareness níbi tó ti yẹ because àwọn ibi táwa.
Location 9 network. Thank you very much. Those are still with us. In 15 minutes, we'll bring the broadcast to an end. But this will be the same way tomorrow. Ahmad Shilu Walata. I dem a ṣe Facebook at YouTube and Twitter.
Inú wọn dẹ̀ ń dùn bàtẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe inú wọn tún jẹ́ pé jẹ́ wọ́n wà yíga láti ṣe kíni láti ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa káwọn èèyàn kan túbọ̀ create kọ́ máa wo àwọn tó láwọn ń tẹ́sìn lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n ń tẹ́sìn àwa náà wọ́n ń tẹ́sìn èmi náà ni mo ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi ò wò yẹn pé ẹbí ẹnìkan ń tẹ́sìn èmi mi ò wò ẹnìkan ń tẹ́sìn èmi. So mi ò wò yẹn kọ́ máa jẹ́ káwọn ẹ̀rí ẹgbẹ́ yẹn kìíní kan so wọ́n jẹ́ ká create fún àwẹ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́ wọ́n jẹ́ ká create fídíò kan tẹ pópó sórí timeline lórí Facebook sórí bọ̀bọ̀ sórí ẹ̀ orí mo ń sunkún nígbà tẹ́lẹ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ 36 million sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ 16.5 million méjì of.
Okay, we're struggling with that conversation this morning from location 9. Hello. Okay. Location 9. Ṣẹ̀rí nígbà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí, ṣẹ̀rí lórí Twitter. Ẹni ń béèrè pé how does Boko Haram get information about the movement of our soldiers? Question mark. Does the Nigerian army have a surveillance drone to guide foot soldiers? Who is in charge of giving intelligence to the soldiers in the battlefield? Who? Ṣẹ̀rí bó ṣe pa wọ́n kalẹ̀. Ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Then Pastor Adébóyè náà trend lórí Twitter àti Ọbásanjọ́. Kí ni wọ́n ń sọ lórí Ọbásanjọ́? Because tí kò bá ti ń trend bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn. You can accuse Ọbásanjọ́ of many things but not the favorism so far in the history. Ọbásanjọ́ is one of the president who has worked with the best brain. Yeah. so wá rí orí Ṣàngó títí ọ̀tá yẹn ṣe délẹ̀ sọ pàlàpàlà lẹ́nu. Doyin Okupe sọ pé special assistant to the okay kí ló ń sọ. I had interest of Nigeria at art. Bàbá sọ pé òun ní interest of Nigeria at art. Ọbásanjọ́ ló ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àbáyọ tó ṣe ń trend. I will never be poor in Jesus name. Nínú location náà wàá poor bàjẹ́ tó bá lọ gọ́ rẹ̀. So Ọbásanjọ́ ń trend lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lórí Twitter. Ẹ lọ ní Twitter account. Ó wà very very important. So like I said, this is our YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Walata, and then we are live on the Twitter as well, also known as Periscope. So if I go back there, you'll be able to see that we are live, and that is it there. So we have about another 15 more minutes before we bring this broadcast to an end. Nothing has changed. It's still the same message, the same content. But message mo fẹ́ kẹ́ mú lọ fún gbogbo àwọn tó ní group ni pé kó get in touch pẹ̀lú Koikimedia, because a fẹ́ mọ àwọn wo ni ó wà ní under wọn, so that we can start, you know, what we need to do to support and protect them inside location 9, should in case anything goes wrong. So that is about that. Once again, take second to check your WhatsApp inbox. Okay, I'll do that. Is there an urgent message? Let me check what your guy saying to me there. Okay, I can't see any message. Okay, yeah, sorry, Muteri. No. Don't do anything yet. Just leave it as it is. So don't do anything yet. Kokoko, get in touch with you, no? So I need them to get in touch with me. Don't do anything yet. Just tell them to get in touch with me. I'll talk to you after the broadcast. Anthony Group. Very, very urgent that this message gets to them. Very, very important. And as we continue to wind down with this broadcast this morning, let us remember one thing. We only have 2 months before they want to do their own Independence Day. And we must also contact them with our own awareness on that same day. It's like everybody might jáde. Share our group on around OAM, àwọn Àgbẹ̀kọ̀yà, different groups will do so many things. Nígbà táwọn bá wá jáde tí wọn náà láṣọ, tó ní fìlà, tó ní bàtà, èyí tẹ́ wà ní Europe, tell anything. Then what are we talking about? A fi wọ̀nyí lánàá, ẹ jẹ́ n fi wọ̀nyí again. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti send àwọn materials wọn, and it's not for sale. Ó ní òun ta, ó ní òun ṣe sílẹ̀ fún ìgbáradì tàbá máa need it. So màá fi wọ̀nyí again. Lára àwọn tí wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ dábẹ́dábẹ́ iṣẹ́ rí, ó ti ṣe, ó wà ní ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀, ìjọ tá bá ti need ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ n play video yẹn. Aṣọ yẹn ló ń kà. Ẹni yìí nísìn 40 pieces ló ṣe fún rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú fún Koikimedia. So àwọn eléyìí ò béèrè anything lọ́wọ́ wa. Owó ààrẹ ló fi ṣe 40 pieces aṣọ tẹ́ ń wò, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wò lórí YouTube, òun nìyẹn as well, for the benefit of those of you on our YouTube. Sherry, ìwọ náà lè ṣe. You can do the same thing. O ní láti dúró de Koikimedia àbí any other media. Tó bá ṣe 40 tó pin fáwọn ará ilé ẹ, tó bá kù wà ní kọ́bẹ̀ fún neighbor ẹ. So that is that. Sherry, òun lọ kàkalẹ̀ yẹn 40 pieces. Ó ti ṣe, kódà ẹni ti ṣe so much already. Ilé iṣẹ́ tún ready ni. And bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ ó ń lọ from different. Òun kan náà ló ṣe, mo fi fojú ẹ̀wọ̀n yìí. Okay, mo lè òun ni anyway òun nìyẹn Sherry kó dúró sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ flag ẹ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀. Ìwọ náà ṣe nǹkan kan. O ní ọ́fíìsì, o ní shop, o ń sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà, o tẹ̀ tí ìgbéra láti ṣe anything sínú shop ẹ̀ tó máa indicate pé àwọn tó bá ń wọlé ní káràkátà tó bá gbójú sókè ọ ní ẹ̀yin náà Oòduà ní Oòduà làwa náà, ìṣọ̀kan ni. That is the only way we can get awareness going. kódà ẹni yìí ó tún ra fọ́nrán nígbà tí mo sọ pé mo nídìí mobile phone kékeré kan alábọ́dé ó rà wọ́n dẹ̀ ti send ẹ̀ síbi tó ń lọ ní location 9 tàti fẹ́ lò ẹ má dúró pé ó dìgbà tá no because ìrọ̀rùn gí ni ìrọ̀rùn ẹyẹ when we get this country of our own wow ẹ mọ advantage tó wà nínú ẹ̀ ẹ mọ advantage tó wà nínú ẹ̀ security education welfare ṣó rò pé gómìnà yín this topic will come back again whether this evening or tomorrow this same topic that I'm using today might be used for the next whole week or this week nítorí pé kí ni debt tó wà nínú state ẹ èyí tó lọ onífìlà gogoro amósùn ó jẹ gbèsè sílẹ̀ nísìn òun ti bá tiẹ̀ lọ wọ́n tún wá sọ pé ó fẹ́ wá jẹ president lé wa lórí kó máa bọ̀ ṣẹ́rí ìṣọ̀kan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn òun ti dúró pẹ̀lú ìṣọ̀kan ṣẹ́ríran ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń wò wá lórí YouTube àti Twitter òun ó kèèyàn kan pè pẹ̀lú fídíò call ẹja gbé.
ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
ẹ káàárọ̀ àròjù yín o fídíò call ẹ̀ lẹ́ fi pè.
ẹ káàárọ̀ sà.
ọ̀dà àti gbọ́hùn yín ẹgbẹ́ra ńlẹ̀.
ẹ kú iṣẹ́ náà.
iṣẹ́ nìyẹn.
ọlọ́run á túbọ̀ máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Odùduwà á gbé gbogbo wa o.
àṣẹ Èdùmàrè.
n tí èmi fẹ́ contribute sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí náà ni pé gbogbo àwa ọmọ Odùduwà pátá ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣera wa lọ́kan torí nínú ìṣọ̀kan la fi lè gba ilẹ̀ Odùduwà.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àwa tá a wà ní Nàìjíríà náà àwa náà ń gbìyànjú láti bá àwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
kí gbogbo wa ká lè fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan àti pé ìwé tí wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ tẹ̀ jáde fún àwọn èèyàn torí ní àdúgbò mi bí àwọn àgbàlagbà tó wà níbí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ò mọ̀ nípa báwọn ṣe máa ṣe lórí fóònù báwọn ṣe máa ṣe so tí ìwé yẹn bá ti dọ́dọ̀ wa ní Ọ̀yọ́ ń bíbà ẹ̀ torí sáàjọ Ọ̀yọ́ lèmi wà tó bá ti ṣe bí a lè máa fún àwọn èèyàn yẹn a dẹ̀ máa sọ fún wọn bí wọ́n ṣe máa bá wa ṣe tí gbogbo ẹ̀ fi máa jọra wọn.
ẹ send nọ́mbà yín sí mi màá connect yín mọ́ ẹni tó ń bá wa coordinate ní Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ send details yín tẹ́ wá sọ̀rọ̀ tán torí pé messages máa ń pọ̀ ṣẹ́kọ̀ sọ ẹran ló ń dún lẹ́yìn yín àbí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ṣẹ́rí pé ilẹ̀ Oòduà dùn ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn kinní tó ń dùn yẹn ó ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì gan tó ń fún wa ìbápẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ kúkúrú kú àwọn olórí burúkú málà wá sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ní kúure ẹ̀yin málà yẹn àtẹ̀yìn tẹ dúró tì wọ́n ní ọmọ káàrọ̀ òjíire ṣẹ́rí in tó ń dùn yẹn kódà ẹlòmíì lè máa wá láti máa wá wo kinní yẹn lásán nílẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ state ṣẹ́rí Ọ̀yọ́ state alone will feed the whole of Southwest.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni so inú wa dùn gan nígbà tí a gbọ́ nípa Odùduwà so ẹjọ ọjẹ ní aṣọ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n máa tẹ̀ yẹn torí mi gan fún ara mi mo ti ń bá wọn píńtà sọ̀rọ̀ báwa ta wà ní ilé ẹ̀jọ́ mi.
àwọn píńtà yẹn ní kẹ́yìn lọ bá fún wọn lówó bó jẹ́ méjì lè ṣe ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ méjì bó jẹ́ agbára mẹ́ta ni àmọ́ aláti ṣe before
ó tiẹ̀ máa ju méjì lọ torí àwọn èèyàn ti rẹ́dì gan báyìí.
that's it ẹ ṣé gan ni.
ó máa ju méjì lọ.
thank you very much ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá ẹ rántí bá mi send the details yìí so máa connect yín mọ́ coordinator wa ní Ọ̀yọ́ state ẹ ṣé gan ni.
okay.
kí n tó tún parí ètò yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ilé gangan ló ń pè ní ìṣọ̀kan Oòduà kẹrin bó ṣe ń ṣe ó ti ṣe flag tó ṣe lélẹ̀ kò dúró kò sọ pé Koikimedia ẹlòmíà sì máa ta bá fi message síta wọn ni how do no kẹrin ó ti ṣe flag yẹn kẹrin flag nìyẹn má dúró dè wá do something ṣẹ́rí bánà lélẹ̀ àwọn aṣọ yẹn wọ́n tún ṣẹ̀ ṣe lánàá ni ẹ jẹ́ káwọn náà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ thank you very much bàbá mi Adéròmú láti Germany tèmi ẹ káàárọ̀ and like I said gbogbo wa níṣẹ́ kàn àwa ń ṣe tiwa ẹ má wà distracted pé ẹ à sí lórí no ìyẹn kọ́ ló matter I'm coming go and clean him up you don't have to come and tell me that obìnrin nìyẹn. so bá ṣe ń sọ lọ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín ní ọkùnrin ní ọmọdé ní àgbàlagbà àwa ti fi yé yín nísìnyí pé àwọ̀ ò ní jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan bá wa lójijì ẹ̀yin náà ní kẹ́ má jẹ́ kí nǹkan kan bá yín lójijì nítorí pé kí ni ìtọ́ sì máa lò ń bọ̀ wọ́n máa náwó wọ́n máa nọ́ra àwa ni ká dúró gẹ́ngẹ́ngẹ́n ká ṣèṣọ̀kan ká dúró pẹ̀lú òótọ́ má tún bá wọn ṣẹgbẹ́ politics kankan politics ò lè work kò ní work it has never worked it has been selfish interest of èmi nìkan ẹ jẹ́ ká pín ẹ jẹ́ kí wealth yìí kó pín lọ tàbá ti nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjire ẹni tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ àmọ́ pé kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ àmọ́ ràn lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó lè ṣiṣẹ́ àmọ́ pé ó lè ṣiṣẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Ahmed Ọlálékan náà wà ní Ọ̀yọ́ state if you are in Ọ̀yọ́ state and you wish to join Oduduwa Republic WhatsApp group ó ní kẹ́ click lórí link yẹn òkúṣẹ́ takuntakun ọkùnrin òun nìyẹn nísìn nǹkan sọ pé òun ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ àgbàlagbà pé iṣẹ́ àgbàlagbà ní iṣẹ́ ọmọdé lòun ṣe ó kẹ́dẹ̀ ó lè gbowó àgbàlagbà tó ń fọgbẹ́ tó ń fọ títì ní Europe àti America bọ̀ kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ yín ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ náwó sí ó kù sọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín ṣẹ̀rí àwọn tẹ́ ń rò pé wọ́n ní numbers wọ́n ní followers look they are not interested in Oduduwa they are part of the problem I have exit out of my group àwọn tàjọ lọ sí school I don't give a toss mo ti exit àbọ̀ra wa kólúkálukú wà lórí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ilé tẹ́mi gbé dání nísìnyí ti yàtọ̀ sí kò ń ṣe gbogbo ọdún wà ní group yẹn ni wọ́n wà against ẹ but I don't want to be in a group anymore mo fẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé I don't sọ the same thing tí bá pe Germany nísìnyí kí n pe Babade Romu kí n máa sọ pé ìbò la bá ṣe dé kí n pe Iléṣà Mr. Lawal èmi àti bàbá Ọ̀ṣun a sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá àwọn bàbá àgbàlagbà àwọn ọmọdé àwọn tájọ wà nínú group tájọ lọ tájẹ age mate 40 plus wọ́n wá ń sọ pé àwọn ọmọ táwa ń sọ ẹ wá ní kémi wà nínú group yẹn mo yọrọ mi dànù kọ́ tó yọ mí kan ti yọra mi kọ́ di group wọn mú tó bá ti ní interest sí nǹkan tí mò ń sọ kọ́ máa gbọ́dọ̀ sí ni wọ́n ní láti gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ sọ because they are selfish ìkan máa dáhùn ó náà wà disappointed ní dá fún gbogbo yín ń pẹ́ ọ disappointed ní jẹ́ lábẹ́ anybody ni mo wà ókè náà níbí báyìí èmi ń wo ọjọ́ ọ̀la lèmi ń wo èmi ò wo ti sìn tẹ́mi bá ní kí n máa wo ti sìn ni mo tẹ̀ ní rántí Nàìjíríà màá kọ́ máa ṣe yọ̀tọ̀ mi ni màá wọ òkè adé máa wo lójú but àwọn kan tó wà selfish ọ̀pọ̀ náà ní Europe náà tó ń sọ pé yọ Nàìjíríà wo gbogbo ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ like Nàìjíríà kò tẹ̀ tó like Odùduwà kò kọ gbogbo ẹ̀ ti sú because wọ́n ti frustrated. èmi láti wà nínú group mẹ́fà ni mo yọra mi kúrò lánàá I don't care whoever is inside that group with me yọra mi dànù group pọ̀ nísìn tí mo fẹ́ concentrate lé lórí tàjọ́ ń sọ tó yẹ pé ó dọ́gba tàjọ́ ń sọ tó yẹ pé ó ní meaning bá ṣe ń strategize bá ṣe ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ní Kótọ́nù ní Togo ní every part of the world ìyẹn la fẹ́ discuss nísìn òǹṣẹ́ àwọn tàjọ́ máa jókòó tó ń sọ pé kémi wá ṣàlàyé fún wọn ìyẹn kan tẹ̀ pè mí lára wọn èmi ò ṣe máa ṣàlàyé fún wọn tá a fẹ́ ṣe mi ṣe ní láti máa ṣàlàyé fẹ́ ní kankan pé Nàìjíríà ò dáa so gbogbo anísàn ojú ń dùn wá kẹ̀lẹ̀bẹ̀ wà lójú wa a mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò dáa so èmi ni Koikimedia ló máa lọ sínú WhatsApp group tájọ wà ní school máa sọ pé Nàìjíríà yìí o Nàìjíríà yìí ò dáa o so kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí nísìn pé Nàìjíríà ò dáa kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ mọ̀ ń bí ní o ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí YouTube àtẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí kíní. ẹ máa bá mi encourage Ahmed Lekan ọmọ kékeré ni iṣẹ́ àgbàlagbà ló gbé dání inú Nàìjíríà dẹ̀ lòun wà èyí wà níta ìwọ tún bẹ̀rù ọmọ kékeré wà nínú Nàìjíríà ó ń fi ohùn sílẹ̀ ẹ bá mi máa make sure pé data kò tán tó máa fi ṣe broadcast ẹ̀ kò bá jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ 10 minutes ló ń sọ kò mátà ó sì ń sọ náà ni kò bá jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ 5 minutes ló ń sọ ẹ máa make sure pé glo ló ń lò glo data ló ń lò kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé òun ò ní data láti fi bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire Ahmed Ọlálékan ló ń jẹ́ yes Olúwatóbi yeah we are going to get there I don't care if it takes most valuable thing in my life àní mo kúrò nínú group ẹ kí ni kàn mí pẹ̀lú pé a jọ lọ sí school ẹ bá jọ lọ sí school wọn kọ́ tájọ́ bá lọ sí school kọ́ you think about the people you don't think about yourself anymore àwa nǹkan tún sọ yẹn Amosun onífòlì àgogoro yẹn Amosun tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àti Abíkẹ́ Dábírí tọ́jọ́ fẹ́ra wọn London náà ń gbé àwọn ìṣe gbé ní Nàìjíríà àwọn ìṣe lọ gbé ní Ogun State tọ́ọ̀bà tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé ní Ogun State kọ́ lọ gbé lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ all wicked they are all the same it doesn't matter ẹ̀yin tẹ̀lé ṣe ń sọ pé yẹn Ṣèyí Mákindé ni ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ rebirebe orí yóò pè they are all the same it doesn't matter mọ dámẹ̀ tí PDP ṣe fún location 9 ni gbogbo owó lọ jí pátápátá Anyway, time what lost. So on that note, I say a very good morning to each and every one of you. I've been told to always play our anthem before we go, and I will do that so that I'm advised by somebody close to me that she might play anthem when you like if you close broadcast. So let me see if I can do that from our YouTube page that we are running this morning. Okay, so màá lò látòrí YouTube wa. So màá lọ sórí YouTube wa. We are getting there. At least our broadcast this morning was much a little bit better. Fáwọn tó ń wò lórí YouTube, I'm sure you enjoy it. I did as well. I've always had the software, but I love my mobile phone when I'm doing my broadcast. Kódà tí Tabashi ń lo software, taba padà sórí page wa finally again, màá sì máa transmit látòrí phone. I just love the phone because sometimes I want to move around with it. So I'm going to go back now before I close it and go into Koikimedia, and then we will play our anthem and we will close the broadcast this morning. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti gbọ́, ẹ bá wa pass message round sí gbogbo àwọn coordinators tó wà lórí group kọ̀ọ̀kan, àwọn admin tó wà lórí group kọ̀ọ̀kan pé Koikimedia ní kó ṣe fọ́nrán kó get in touch pẹ̀lú òun. Yeah, the Seyi Makinde are the new big bed they are trying to raise and hand over to. Ọlọ́run tẹ̀lé wọn tẹ̀lé hand over fún òun kan débi pé ó kì í hand over fún bíi ti báwo. Nàìjíríà máa pín before then, so òun kàn ní níbi kankan hand over sí. Gbogbo wọn ní kó máa lọ sọ̀rọ̀ Oòduà nínú house nínú senate. So anthem wà la fẹ́ fi parí ẹ̀ òun ni mo ti wà lórí page mi ní. And then wò mí lórí YouTube, I'm sure you're enjoying as well, like where I'm doing it. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wo lórí Wàlátà, a máa padà sórí Wàlátà náà láàárọ̀ ọ̀la tàbá tún padà wá. I might not have to come in the evening, and if I have to, I will come out and we'll do the same thing. Tó bá yá àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé orí Wàlátà ní Koikimedia náà ní ọmọ ìyá kan náà ní ṣe kò mátà. Kódà mo lè sọ fún ọgbọ́n kó jẹ́ kí n login sórí platform ẹ̀ kí n fi upload kí n fi. Àṣemáde stage yẹn. Double kìíní tá a máa ṣe ní different kìíní. Ní láti go into details púpọ̀. Àṣembọ̀ àṣemẹ́yẹ bọ̀ lápò ni. The message cannot be hold. Wọ́n lè di message yẹn mú. Yeah, jẹ́ n sáré ka message yẹn ti comment lórí YouTube. Ọ̀dẹ́wùmí Sulaiman ó ní nice caller, ó dàbí gbà tí ẹni yẹn pè lẹ́ǹkan. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé àṣẹ wá. Ó ní yes o, okay. Still you're fighting for Oòduà. God bless you, sir. Okay. Mama wa Ruki, Ọmọwùmí. All enemies of Oòduà, I pray their life be like Nigeria. Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn, gbogbo ẹni tó bá ṣì ń sọ pé wọ́n Nigeria. Life ẹ̀ máa dàbí ìgbà tí títì Ìbàdàn expressway tí traffic yẹn máa ń mú tán máa ń jókòó síbẹ̀ bí 8-10 hours. Bí life ẹ̀ ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. Wicked people all over the world pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ káàrọ̀ òjìrè. Torí pé wọ́n ní change kékeré lọ́wọ́. Mo ń wo màmá mi Alájà Aulat lánàá tí mo fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ tèmi tí mò ń ṣe lọ. Nígbà tí mo rí pé àní lè login sórí Facebook la bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sáré ṣiṣẹ́. Aago 3:00 ni mo ṣe sùn láàárọ̀ yìí. At least you can say that it's worth it. People can watch us on YouTube. So mo ti get a video tí mo fẹ́ lò, fọ́nrán tí mo fẹ́ lò yẹn. So tí bá ti play fọ́nrán yẹn, it will be the end of the broadcast this morning. But kí n tó lò so that kí n lè parí ọ̀rọ̀ mi ní less than a minute. Okay, ó ti ready. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣe ń sọ pé one Nigeria, forget it. There's nothing called one Nigeria. One Nigeria is dead. We are going to bury it. We are going to bury it before Koto bury Are. And on that note, I say a very, very powerful good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on what part of the world you're watching this broadcast from. My name has not changed. A very proud Yoruba boy. Yoruba man, you can call it. I'm still a boy. I'm still a man. From Ijebu Ode. Nigeria, we will shut it down. And let us play our anthem, and I will close the broadcast. Have a very good morning. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, fún ilẹ̀-èdè wa. Ká ṣígá, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbérí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìra kí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lépa tẹ̀síwájú papọ̀ ire àtòkùn òdàrà. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀. Àwa la máa jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ gbogbo adúláwọ̀ ní gbogbo ìgbà. I say thank you very much. Join me again very soon. Remember to tell somebody that we will continue to be live from YouTube, Twitter, and also from Olawale Olayinka Walata, Wale Walata Facebook page. Bye for now.
Hello and welcome to Voice Bites from Damn Good Voices. Today I'm joined by actress, singer and voiceover artist Bonnie Langford. Hey